welcome all. So tonight's session, before we begin, we've got a couple quick announcements. First of all, things may be a bit janky. I'm streaming today off of my new computer, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Sorry. If things are janky, you'll have to forgive us. And also, Griz is on vacation, so thanks, Griz, for coming out. For making the time. Wait, I moved that. Oh, wait. Cool. Okay. I can fix that. That's very easy for me to fix. So we'll get that done. Hold on. It'll be good now. So, announcements before we begin. I was wrong. Moot is not on this week. It was on last week, and subsequently will be on next week. I'm just an idiot. Also, there was no Doip yesterday, which sucks, but obviously we had a player not here, and it was Super Bowl Sunday, so time was just inconvenient. But Doip will be returning this Sunday for those who are interested in it, which I'm pretty sure is like everyone, so that's cool. And that's it. That's all I got. No, you should probably be fixed now. You'll be fixed now. You're right. So, apart from that, right there, I don't have any other announcements for today. So, are you all ready to get going? Coolio. So, previously on Emoris, Silver Goats had embarked on their new-found quest to remove a group of bandits from harassing the nearby town of J. Tasked with this by the Matriarch, who had told you guys about the tribe's diplomatic attempts with that group failing miserably. You decided to set off with Thyra's sister Oda, and you found the bandits in little time, concocting a plan to restrain them first. You ended up killing one, but still knocking the rest of them unconscious. And after your interrogation didn't go quite so well, you decided to kill the remaining one until one of the thugs blurted out that the tribe had been the ones to attack them first, and not the other way around. Yes. Keep telling me if there's issues, you guys. I need to know. Okay, what was I? So, you took them back to the tribe, to the Matriarch, to talk with Mildred about what had really happened, and found that both sides were blaming the other over the situation, even though both of them were probably at fault. And as the hours of conversation went by, there came some negotiations on how to live harmoniously and progressively together, which was not a cheap task, considering that it cost at the bare minimum the use of one greater restoration scroll on the fallen party member. But with all that was said and done, the reconciliations between you, the tribe, and the bandits were made, and you all set off to bed for the night, imagining a peaceful conclusion to this leg of your journey. You know, dreaming of stars and happy times, and then you were woken up in the middle of the night to find that the tribe was burning to cinders at the behest of a small army of cultists who had arrived suddenly in the night. So, you quickly set off to find Thyra's sisters to escort them and the cargo that you had that you were sure that these intruders were after taken out of harm's way. And in searching, it led you back to the Matriarch hut, where you found the youngest soul, seemingly barely harmed and hiding from a group of mostly cultist-dressed people, a couple of flaming humanoids, and one other figure who is a crimson-coloured man, maybe like 10 or 11 feet tall, clad in multitudes of bronze and gold jewelry from head to toe. I say carrying, but sort of holding the barely alive form of your mother. And that is where we left off. So, as you all stand there, watching this situation unfold, you see the matriarch of the Mathamban tribe, who is struggling in the man's grip. Sort of watch him as he counts down. What is it? Music's too loud? Not a problem. It should be better now. Yes, so, as he counted down for Euthira to kick over the box with the orb in it, and his countdown hits 0, you watch as she, one last time, swung her axe up at him, and as she does so, you saw his eyes sort of catch the movement just off of his side, and he raised his scimitar to catch the blade, just resting about 2 inches from his neck. He shook his head, muttered a couple of words, and slashed the blade across her midsection twice, letting his grip go on her neck, and you watch as she begins to fall. And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative for me. What do you mean you can't hear you? You know what it might be?
Mouth moving anyway, Griz?
Yeah, nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on just a
Oh,
moment.
good roll though.
I'm gonna change over this one while I do this real quick.
Oh, you can hear us now?
She said she hears us all now.
You should be able to. Yeah, I had the wrong audio source.
Ah. Yeah. Sorry again.
It was
brand
on-
new Streamlord.
It was
You
on
just-
my chat audio, not my game audio, which is weird because that's what I thought it would be, but it's fine. So, initiative. Let's fill.
Yep.
All you missed was Thyra muttering, "I'm sorry," and screaming no. That's all.
You know, just the things.
Just Thyra things.
Yeah.
You got a little better.
Kevin, did you roll a 1?
No.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
I never said jail, I said aside.
So, top to bottom here, 25 to 20.
20.
20, okay.
Elicane.
20 to 15.
Dude, I'm a fast motherfucker.
16.
7.
Sarah got 16 and Wade got 17.
Oh, I got an 18.
Yep.
What for this, you guys? 18 is Izzy. Okay, 15 to 10.
I mean, Kim's
The only one left.
left.
Was 3.
Oh, no.
I got an 8.
Oh, no!
She's
Okay.
gonna ink herself again.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
You guys remember what happened last time somebody died, right?
Yup.
She came back and
no.
everything was okay.
So,
But no.
Nothing bad happened. Everything was fine.
Sunshine,
peachy.
rainbows, and lollipops.
so top of the round, as you watch her form drop, are the fire elementals. So, you
Well,
watch as they begin to move. He's gonna move. He can move right there. This one's gonna stay there. This one is going to move upwards right there. And this one to your left, Wade, as you're looking down, you see sort of the wall over on the left-hand side where beyond it is like the benches that have been destroyed and the side of the hut. And you watch from around one of the pillar, almost squeezing through a narrow gap between the pillar and the wall, is this humanoid shape cloaked in fire, and it's going to run through Wade, Free, Izzy, and Thyra, and it's going to stay there. So, all of you take 4 points of fire damage, except for Izzy and Free, reduced to 2, and you are all on fire.
Oh.
Oh shit.
For its attack,
Not the first time I've been on fire. Won't be the last.
since it's staying inside of you, Thyra, it's going to attack
Does
the box.
does Wade and Free get attacks of opportunity?
You would, yeah. I'm fairly certain you would.
Alright.
Oh, so would I.
roll again. Maybe
Nope,
it's my
I wouldn't.
apartment
Nope,
that's
I
bad
wouldn't.
luck.
Never mind.
Yeah, Izzy, you wouldn't get it.
No, fuck. Should have.
Nope, still in your
No, he's still
area.
in your. Mhm.
Should have sat in that fucking throne.
It's all your fault.
24.
24 hits.
For
7.
7 does not hit.
7 slashing with my dagger.
7 slashing damage. Cool. I'm gonna
2 bad rolls.
move it down. So, as you turn, Wade, and see it coming, this like angry blazing form just like almost swirls and twirls straight through you in this like quick dancing motion. You do manage to slash across some of the form, but the blade just parts, or the fire just parts and then rejoins again afterwards. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you had hoped for. So, with its turn, it's going to attack the box. For a natural 20, the box just... and the orb... and starts rolling on the floor. I'll say it stays within 5 feet of you guys. Yeah, it'll just stay right there. Right behind you, Thyra.
I turned into a bear
Like,
before
yeah,
we ended last session.
as her mom dropped, she turned into a bear.
I'll say you
at the
wouldn't,
end of
have
last
had,
session.
you wouldn't have had time to, purely because it was a quick turn of events. It was like a held action, so you would have only been able to do reactions on that turn. She's still in the air. She's not dropped yet. We're just going by turn economy now because it's the easiest way that I can think of to deal with it.
Okay.
But yes, it's there. It's just, it doesn't have it yet. Okay. That is its turn. Alakin, you're up.
So her mom's still falling, correct?
Yes.
Or okay, cool. I'm going to go here. I know I'll get fucking probably up attack of opportunity from somebody, but I'll go there.
You would, yep.
And then I'm gonna go here. Fucking hit the right button, do that, and then bonus action cast Spare the Dying as her mom's falling.
So, the hit is... Yeah, sorry, that's an unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay.
So you take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And you are on fire.
Okay.
And as you run up, you're 30 feet. How close are you to her? Let me double check.
25 feet.
25 feet horizontally, and she's still kind of up in the air. I'll say you won't be able to cast it yet, but if you want to hold your action...
I'll hold it until I can, yeah, until she's within range.
Noted.
What are you casting? Sorry, I got distracted.
Spare the
by
Dying.
food.
Spare the Dying.
So she's gonna... That's fine. So that's your held action. Izzy, you're up.
So I'm on fire.
Yes, you are.
So if I were to, say, catch Thyra's mom, I would damage her, right?
She would be on fire, yes.
You know, you can test if you want, which, on that note, you take 10 points of fire damage, reduced to 5 at the start of your turn.
Oh, fun. So I'm not going to do that because it's a terrible idea. I don't want to test that. Uh, it's an action. But myself, I'll douse. I'll put myself out. I guess. As an action.
Sure. You can do so. Yeah, as you like. It's a weird feeling for you. You are very comfortable with flame, and being immersed in it is kind of like second nature to you. But this one kind of hurts a little bit more than you expected, and you have to like take the moment to put it out on yourself. It's a strange feeling.
I hurt like that. It's not great. And I can't do anything else because I'm out of spells. So that's all I can do.
Coolio. So you take the moment to douse the flame.
Actually, yeah, no, it's fine.
Wade, you're up.
I said I'm done. So
Okay.
Oh, on the start of your
so
turn,
I
Wade,
gotta take the fire damage. Yep.
you take 4 points of fire damage. You're right. My bad.
it took 4 to.
All right.
Sure.
So I'm gonna. Wade is going to cast Mage Hand to scoop up the orb.
Okay, great. So, let me double check the movement on Mage Hand real quick.
I think it's up to 60 feet, then you can move it 30 feet, I think.
The hand vanishes if it's ever more than 30 feet away. You can use your action
Oh,
to
never mind.
control the hand, and you can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. So yes, so you can very easily do that.
Sweet. Yeah. I do that, and I start bringing it back toward me if I can.
Yep, you can definitely do that. So you begin conjuring some sigils in the air, and it's almost like your hand extends, and a spectral form of it sits above the orb, and you just puppeteer it, pick it up, and bring it to you. It's not, you can't hold it, because it would be an action to like, do stuff like that. But it's next to you, like you have it in the mage hand right next to you.
For putting out the fire, I assume that's also an action.
That would be an action, yep.
Okay, copy that. I will bonus action Potion of Healing.
Awesome, you could do that. So go ahead and roll your healing.
Do I have any of those? I don't think I do.
Is it plus
You
2 or is it
should.
plus 4?
For greater?
No,
Oh,
regular.
Or just regular?
Healing.
Regular is 2d2 plus 2. Yeah.
It's plus 2.
It's plus
2d4
that's
plus
not a
2.
It's 2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2.
Oh shit, I threw that out of my...
It's plus however
Um,
many dice you roll, is the way to think
Yeah.
about it.
9.
Awesome.
9?
You heal 9 points of healing.
That'll do it for me.
Okay. So, Thyra, you're up. First, start of your turn, you take 10 points of fire damage. I roll really high.
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is find my bear stats. I'm gonna turn back to Izzy.
Mhm.
Get to my sisters in the orb and go to Lin J. I'm gonna turn to a bear. Rawr. As a bonus action, and I'm gonna attack the elemental that is on me at the moment.
Awesome. So, let me move him out of the way. Thyra, you move over there.
You get yeeted
And you are now...
Rawr!
back. It's yoted back as a bear.
So, you stay on fire, but you can attack it. Go ahead and roll
All
your attacks against it.
I got a natural 19 and a natural 20 and a natural 13. I'm looking up what the pluses are. Should have brought the
Both
bear
of them
up.
hit.
Oh, fuck them up, girl.
You don't even need to add the modifier for that. Both of them hit.
Okay, but I need to know what the damage is.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Whoops.
Free, you're on deck, kind of.
2
Like 5 turns from now.
2d8. So that's 8, 6. No, that's 8 doubled.
To 16.
16,
16 plus 4, so that's
20.
for the first one, which was the crit.
Yep.
And then 4 plus 7, 11 for the claws.
Okay. I'm gonna move you over here so I can take some damage on him. Yeah. As you turn to Izzy, And she turns back to you, and you have this small conversation. Izzy, you watch as the eyes sort of flash, and in a moment, the skin is protruding in odd angles, and fur is starting to overtake Thyra's form. And as she rears backwards and tries to stamp down on this elemental, the paw and the bite just go through it, and the fire just crawls up around it. You do damage, but it's not looking like it's as hurt as you would like it to be.
I'm gonna move. Okay, I have control. I'm gonna move to here so that I can engage all of these MFers.
Okay, good to know. So, next up, it's the man's turn. The man is... Yep. You watch as the man turns back to you all, and sort of shouts out, "Get that orb!" and starts twirling his hands in like a circular motion and clapping them together and pulling them to the side, as behind you, Izzy, Wade, and Free, this giant wall erupts. It is 60 feet in diameter.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Yes,
Fire
yes.
elementals are
So,
no
I
joke.
would like Izzy, Wade, and Free to all make a dexterity saving throw for me.
So glad I didn't stay there.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's
22.
not good for me.
22. Good to know.
21.
12.
21 and a 12. Okay, so Wade and Free, you barely like dodge out of the way, taking some but not all damage, and Izzy, you are now erupting in more flame. So
That doesn't sound good.
Oh shit. Well, that was my bad. Oh well.
I'm resistant.
Can't retcon it now. I forgot about my savage attack.
Izzy, you take 19 points of fire damage, reduced to 9. Wade,
Okay.
you take 9 points of fire damage. And Free, you take 4 points of fire damage.
Oh.
As there is a wall of fire now behind you. Actually, it
Resistant.
wouldn't technically be like that. It's going to be more like this. He's blocking you off. And then, for the last bit on his turn, he's going to look at you, Thyra, and he's going to conjure a small flame in his hand and throw it towards you.
All right.
That's not great. That's a 13 to hit.
I think it just hits. Yeah, it just hits. 13's my armor class.
You take 19 points of fire damage. As he conjures
Right.
this flame and just
Jesus
As it-
Christ.
scatters
get outta
across
here.
your back, singeing the fur and the skin underneath.
Yup.
It's rough. That's his turn. Next up are sort of the ones that look a little bit better off than the other ones. Which is 3 of them. Okay, this one on the side is going to run up to you, Thyra. And he's going to cast Inflict Wounds at first level.
Okay.
I dropped my d20. Not good. That's a 8 to hit.
No,
Fair enough.
not quite.
Yeah, as he runs up, shaking,
Almost.
rubbing his hands together, they crackle with this black energy, and he goes to touch you, and you just dodge out the way real quick. That one down on the side is going to cast Scorching Ray twice at Free and once at Wade. The first one is natural 19 on Free. The second one is 12 to hit on Free.
Yes, since I didn't specifically say she was putting on her armor, it would be her armor class.
Okay. And the one against Wade is a 10, so that doesn't hit. So the one on you 3, you take 8 points of fire damage reduced to 4, and 4 points of fire damage reduced to 2. Okay. That's their turn. It's now your go free. Top of the round. You take 2 points of fire damage reduced to 1.
Alright.
Woo!
Okay.
Good job.
1 sec. Mouse is frozen. I'm doing okay because fire resistant. How is Wade looking?
I'm okay.
Okay. You've got the orb near you. We're surrounded. Okay. Doesn't change my plan. Going to cast.
There is. You would know that there is another exit down here.
Yeah, it's past everybody, but yeah.
Yeah, it's past everybody, but there is another exit.
Move this way and shatter. How many can I get? Here, I think I can get all 4 of them without.
Shatter is a 20-foot cube, right?
Geos. 10-foot radius, so yeah.
So yes, 20
So
foot.
yeah, so you could get these
3 of them without getting Thyra.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what I will do.
Okay, so remind me what that save is. Oh shit.
Con saving throw.
A con save. So we'll start with the elemental. The elemental rolled a 17.
Save.
The stronger looking guy rolled a 19. And the weak guy rolled a 15.
He fails. So he takes full damage, the other 2 take half.
Nice.
Wow. So 9 damage, because I rolled 2 ones.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Seems on brand.
Yep.
9 thunder damage. And then half to the other guy.
Yep. And then that guy is...
I just realized my.
It's like you're dancing.
Yeah, so you start running down, conjuring this cube in your hand, and you feel this barrier of force shatter down on them. The bottom guy takes a hit. None of them are looking really bad, and the elemental that's next to you just turns to look at you.
Oh. Oh well.
Somebody's in trouble.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's all I got right now.
So, anything else you want to do on your turn, Free?
Yep. Oh.
Coolio. It's now the rest of their turn. So, this one next to you, Thyra, is going to run up to Wade. You get an attack of opportunity against him if you want to.
Yep. I'm gonna use my Newton dice. 14 plus. What is the to hit? Plus 6, so dirty 20.
That hits.
That's 8 damage. 8 piercing.
8 piercing damage. Nice. As he begins, you just... You almost like smack him to the ground a little bit, and he stumbles and keeps running, taking a hit, but not... He's still okay. With his action, he's going to attempt to wrestle the orb out of your mage hand, Wade. So,
Okay.
what we will do here, because there is no specific thing for mage hand, is I'm going to roll a strength check from him versus your arcana check to see how strong you can hold the spell.
Oh god. Are you sure you don't mean sleight of hand check?
I'm pretty sure I don't need sleight of hand check.
Okay.
So he runs up and he puts his hands on the orb and is trying to wrestle it away. Go ahead and roll your arcana check.
Yep. That's a big old 0 I just rolled.
Zero?
Yeah, Arcana is intelligence. He's not an intelligence-based class.
Okay, sure. Yeah. He didn't roll very well at all. So I'm glad this is the roll that you rolled 0 on. He runs up and is like, give me my orb. And you guys like struggle for a little bit, even though you're like not even resisting at all. The mage hand is kind of just limp there. It's kind of just like rolling around in it. He's just having a hard time getting it past the fingers, and he just snatches it away. Cool. He is then going to run 10 feet down, and he's going to end his turn in the elemental. He does take damage from it.
Fireboy don't give a shit.
I'm going to mark his thing down. And he is on fire, but he has it.
So
That boy is on fire.
I rolled a
Yup.
2, not a 0. I forgot I was proficient in Arcana, but I doubt that mattered. I was just saying.
This one's going to run up to you, Alakian, and going to cast Inflict Wounds on you
Yup.
for 17 plus 3.
Yep.
That hits.
Yep.
So you take...
Uncanny dodge. First off, just doing that.
Ooh, really well. 23 points of necrotic damage reduced to 11.
Question: would my mom have started dropping since it's been around?
She drops on her turn. That's her.
We've already went through the initiative order. We're back at the top.
She's last.
So she would have went after Free.
No, these guys went after Free.
These guys went after Free,
Oh,
then it's her
okay.
turn, and then it's top
Okay.
round. I know, it's a
Yep.
big combat. It's totally fine. So 23 points of damage reduced to whatever I said, 11.
11?
You should write down other guys.
Jesus Christ.
This one's gonna run up to you, Thyra, and do the same thing. No, that doesn't hit. That's a 9.
9?
Nope.
As yet again, you just dodge out of the way of the crackling black energy. These guys are having a hard time hitting you, even though you have the lowest AC of everyone. Ain't that about a bitch? And this one right here is going to run up right there and not do anything. Okay, it's her turn. So, death save.
I did spare the
So did
dying.
I.
She's not in your range yet. She falls on her turn. You know what? I'm gonna roll for it. If it's a 3 or a 4, we'll say she falls first. If it's a 1 or a 2, she makes her death save first, because that's just the easiest way I can do it.
I don't like this, but sure.
You got a better idea?
No,
I
I
wouldn't
don't.
know.
have a better
I
idea.
don't
know how the fuck to
That's
do
why.
this.
That's why I don't like it.
Okay,
I was like, oh, it's a good idea, but I hate it.
it's a 4, so she makes her death save first.
Wait, you said 1 or 2 she makes death save. 3 or
Right,
4 I
that's
get
true.
the thing.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
you did.
Then, my bad. So, as she falls,
I like this all of a sudden.
you feel... Right? This is crazy.
Right?
You let
Oh, and
loose...
I just read when you are dying, you need to make a saving throw at the end of your turn.
There you go. So, I am corrected. So...
I like that the most.
See, this is why I'm glad that I am. I'm not working against you, even though this is a full encounter.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie.
You know, sometimes the rules work in our favor.
That's
Sometimes
true.
they work in his favor.
And that's
How it
totally
goes.
fine. So, as she begins to fall, Alakian, you get there just in time and let the spell go. And you feel this, like, energy streak through the air and sort of hold the body for just a split second before she continues to fall. You spare the dying, and then she falls, takes damage, she's back on death saves.
Yes.
Which is just how
But
it
it
works.
kept her from instantly dying.
Yeah, that's just how it works. So, because it's at the end of her turn, Thyra, she makes a death save
Mm-hmm.
to counteract the damage that she just did. Okay.
I like that.
You see her fall.
She's dead
There
instantly.
As you are watching this, it's almost like in slow motion for you, Thyra. You watch her just... And there are two sounds. There is the of the body and the ting, ting, ting of the axe that just slides a little ways away.
Where'd it go?
I'll say it's right here.
Alright.
Right there. Cool. It's the fire elemental's turn. So, the one that's here is going to use this action to take the orb and move right there. Yep.
Fucking hot potato, this bitch.
And it's just, you see Elakian as it walks up and just looks upwards at the man, the orb is just floating in the inside of its chest. Just caked in fire.
I can't reach it and do anything. Fuck!
I would die if I tried to, that's the problem.
Even with my fly. Oh, I should roll some shit for that.
Who's out? Izzy, you're not on fire.
Yeah, I'm not on fire.
Wade's on fire. Free's on fire. Elakian's on fire. So it's just you.
I am on fire.
My fly has dropped. I just gained to roll concentration.
Okay.
I rolled natural 1.
So. No, it's not. It's going to stay there. Thyra, you take 4 attacks from the 2 elementals that are currently sitting next to you. They don't move. First one is a 12 to hit.
No, it does not hit.
The second one is 24 to hit. The
Yep.
third one is 13 to hit.
Yes, barely.
Nice. And the fourth one is a natural 20. So, the first
Jesus.
one is 11 points of fire damage. The second one is 7 points of fire damage. And the third, I rolled really bad on it, is 9 points of fire damage. That's the crit.
Alright, I'm not a bear anymore.
Okay. You're back. That's going to be their turn. Yep, that's going to be their turn. Elakian, you are up.
Yep. How much fire damage I take?
Top of the round, you take 1 point of fire damage.
Alright. Cool. Going to use my action to pull out that whistle that I got that supposedly summons rock, and I'm going to blow the damn thing.
Okay. Cool, so
If
you
there's
pull out the
any
whistle,
time to do it.
and it is this like dirty ivory color, and you put it up to your lips, and you don't hear a sound. That's all
'Kay.
that you hear so far.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm gonna chug a potion of healing.
Okay.
Greater healing. Because
Go
I've
ahead
still
and
got
roll
one of
your healing.
those. Yep. And then fucking I don't know what I'm gonna do here after that. While I'm doing that. Fuck.
Izzy, you're on deck.
Yeah, I know.
Can I is this like a table here, Equa? Like right here, is this like a table?
That is a pillar. So you
It's a
can get
pillar?
behind it if
Okay,
you want
never
to.
mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll take that attack of opportunity, but I
Okay,
don't
you do
care.
so. That's a 8 to hit.
No.
Yeah, you see now, the little guys that you are kind of like reminiscent of the ones that you fought in En route are not strong at all. Cool, so
Alrighty.
that's your turn, correct?
You're
Correct.
Elakian's a grave cleric, right?
I am indeed.
You're only level 1 though, aren't you? You don't have your domain yet?
Correct. Correct.
Ah.
Yup.
Coolio. So, Izzy, you're up. Wade, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move up 10 feet out of the fucking range of the goddamn fire.
Okay, so at the start of your turn, you take... It's good that you did that.
I have to end my turn in the fire to take damage from it after.
Oh, sorry, no,
Wall
you
of
are
fire?
not on fire. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, so also I'm on fire to end turn. I'm gonna look around. Thyra said to grab the orb. I can't get close enough. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna Elizabeth was something to do. She's gonna walk up, see this person attacking her girl, and this person who might be attacking Free, and Free's squishy as shit. So it's gonna take an electric blast, one against this guy, one against that guy.
Okay, sure. So go ahead and roll your attacks. We'll do the first one
attack. Who?
We'll do the first one at the elemental.
Sure. That's a natural 16 plus 8.
Which is at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
Oh, right, I am.
Mhm.
That's a natural 15 plus 8.
You hit.
23. Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll my attack for the other guy, which is a natural 2 plus 8. So 10.
A natural 2 plus 8 for 10. That does not hit. That does not hit him.
I assumed. So the elemental takes... no, wow, great. 3 force damage.
3 force damage. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy's been taking a lot of damage from you guys. As you get up out of the chair and start walking forward, you throw one out to the cultist down near you. It just goes wide and explodes somewhere else. And then you turn, and the elemental is starting to loom over you, as it is still up on the steps. And you turn, and the ball just goes through the flames and then explodes somewhere out the back. You see the head just...
Would you say it was through the fire and flames?
Dragon Force.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm going to drink a potion.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
You can do
2d4 plus 2, I believe.
Yes. So Wade, you're...
Ooh, a
up
3
next.
and 4. It's 9.
9 points of healing. Great.
Yeah.
So
back
Wade,
45.
you're up. Thyra, you're on deck.
What do I take for 5 damage?
You take, at the start of your turn, 9 points of fire damage. This d10 is rolling really well.
Dear. Stop rolling it.
I will if you want me to. I'll use a different one.
Cool. So, is the guy who lit me on fire anywhere close to me?
It was a
Like,
wall, I
is he
think.
He's
Oh, it
right
was the
there.
wall?
That's the guy that lit you on fire. He's
Mhm.
like 20 feet away from you.
Okay, that's fine. Can I use an action to stop, drop, and roll?
Yes,
to put
you
out
can.
the fire?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
You crash down on the floor and almost like off the steps. You're kind of like ow, 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 as you hit the floor and then pop yourself back up and dust all of the ash and soot off of you.
And then I'm going to
Seems
bonus
to be
action
fighting.
convert sorcery points into a level 3 slot.
Okay, good to know. You can do that. Cool. So, just so you know, Wade, you will have to move to get out of the range of the wall of fire, which you can do.
I will do that then. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move you 10 feet down. You're not within
Copy
range of
that.
anyone, you're just out of the thing.
Sounds good.
Thyra, you're up.
Yeah. I am going to rage. A bonus action, rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my great axe on... Nope, I'm on the wrong thing. On the squishy guy right there.
Awesome. Go ahead and make your attacks.
13 plus 7, dirty 20.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage. So 12 plus 6, 18.
Ooh, yeah. Big damage on that guy.
Thank you, Newton Dice.
And then do you... No, you bonus action rage, so that's the only attack you can get, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So, as you see the form of your mother just... You just stare for a second, and you blink, and that rage overcomes you as you pull out the axe and just... slash straight across this guy's chest. You watch as some of the intestines just come outwards. And he's not happy with what you just did to him. Anything else?
Just
you wanna do
fucking,
with
yeah.
us,
You
Fire?
just
Oh, I'm not happy with what they just did to my mother.
Understandable. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do. That's my bonus action, my action. I'm not gonna move, so.
Okay. It is the red guy's turn. You watch as he just drifts. And just stands on the ground, holding his hand out, and he puts it into the fire elemental and just takes it. As he looks at it. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, I thank you for what you've done. As for the rest of you men, kill them all. And you watch as he begins to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
So, okay, so go ahead and roll your counterspell.
I don't know if you should.
Oh,
I mean, do what you want.
Sounds like a terrible idea, but all right.
Oh, die.
Are you using that level 3 slot that you just made?
Nat 20.
A nat 20.
No, sorry. Not a nat 20. Sorry, a total of 20. Dirty 20. There we go. Brain just malfunctioned.
Also, roll your d20 for your wild magic.
Yes.
Please.
11.
11, so you're good. Yeah. So, you watch as he holds that orb close and begins casting this spell. And behind him, it's almost like this rift opens. And as it starts to open wider, this intense blast of heat starts pouring out. And as you look inwards, you see this range of crimson and red as fire and soot like bellows into the sky. And then you cancelled his plane shift. And he is now standing there. And he turns to you, Wade. Alright then. That's his turn.
We are all
I
fucked.
point to one of the.
Oh, God.
I point to one of the other elemental things.
Okay.
He did it, not me!
He just points to the elemental and the elemental.
He did it!
Great.
The
Okay.
guys that you're controlling did that. It's all their fault.
You shouldn't have done that.
Devotee's turn.
You're so fucked.
Okay. You watch as the guy behind you, Free, holds out his hand and clasps it together, and a familiar third level spell begins to appear as he holds it out straight, pointing in the middle of Thyra, Izzy, and Wade. Wade can't counterspell it, so I'd like for the three of you to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Why can't I counterspell? Oh, because it was a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Got it. Yep.
20.
20?
Yeah. 18 plus 2.
14.
14 just makes.
Woo!
We need a
And
run,
Wade?
guys.
Oh, was I in that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So make a dex save for me.
13.
13 just barely fails.
Ah.
Okay. Wade, you take 24 points of fire damage. Thyra, you take 12, and Izzy, you take 6. As a fireball...
I take 6.
Sorry, yes, you take 6 because you're raging. As a fireball just... in the dead center of all three of you. This one's going to back up, seeing Alakian move around. And he's going to cast a straight fire bolt at you.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. You don't want to do that.
Yep, it's just a straight fire bolt. So one single thing.
Yeah.
That hits. That's an 18 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
I'm not rolling great, but they're rolling enough.
Yeah.
Didn't want to interrupt you, but yeah, Wade is down.
Okay, Wade's down. Ooh, Alakian, you take 13 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Wade is down. He's asleep. Okay, that's their turn. Free, you are up.
Healing word Wade immediately.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your healing.
You get 7 hit points back.
Okay, thank you.
I am so sorry. I missed the damage I took from that fireball. What was it?
6.
6.
Okay, thank you.
Also, Free, you're still on fire, right? So you take 2 points of fire damage. Total.
Okay,
It's not a lot for you.
is that already reduced?
Yeah, that's already reduced.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yields.
Ah, no. And she moves over between Wade and that cultist.
Okay, so you move straight up. Good to know.
That was a bonus action.
He's back up.
Yeah. She'll use thunderclap on this guy.
Okay, that's a con save.
It is con save again.
Con save. Not good. That's a 12 plus... Not much. 13.
Fail.
Hey! Look at that.
5 thunder damage.
5 thunder damage. Awesome, yeah. As you basically look at him, and he turns to you, and you see like this like gnarled, mean mug. He's like missing a tooth. He's just like staring at you, giving the evils, and you're like, nope. And you just clap him on the side of the temples, and there is this like loud boom that just psh, and he like so like stands there and sways for a second. Cool. It's a fun image. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Free?
Nope, she just stayed right there.
Okay, that guy in return is going to cast a level 1 inflict wounds on you. Natural 2 does not succeed. The one next to you, Thyra, is going to do the same.
Mhm.
It's a 14 to hit.
No, 14 does not hit.
14 misses. Great. This one
Because she's stark naked.
gonna run.
So she has
I am actually.
fucking natural 20 for armor class.
She just
I
flexes
am
her hand,
naked.
bounces off of her.
I completely forgot that.
That was gonna run right there.
Is that like actually naked? Like she slept naked and woke up and went into battle?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
I grabbed my my fighting shit in the orb, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is.
I completely forgot.
there. Okay. Good to know. Thyra. With your passive perception, you see just past the red man, you see Isolde, who is not making any attempt at running. She saw your mother drop and is now just flat against the wall, sort of like hyperventilating, completely white in the face, frozen. Next to her, about 10 feet to the door, you see a head pop through.
Oh no.
Male, half-orc, so like 50s, very, very early 50s. You met him just today, as he just pops his head through and just looks at the body, looks at you, and looks to your sister, and just grabs her and takes her out. She is now no longer in the hut.
All right.
Top of the round.
I had a roll. Do I trust this man?
Thyra and Alakian. You hear outside
Oh,
Oh, fuck yes.
that's what
Britt,
you
when I
hear.
meet you in real life, I'm gonna beat you up, then I'm gonna kiss you. Oh.
Okay, so it's the elemental's turn. This one is going to run through you two. So Izzy and Thyra, if you weren't already on fire, you are now on fire. You
Excellent.
both take
Okay.
9 points of fire damage reduced to 4. And then it's going to make 2 touch attacks against you, Izzy.
Oh, fuck.
The first one's a natural 2, does not hit. And the second
Not
one
hit.
Drop my fucking dice. Is much higher. That hits. So you take 8 points of fire damage reduced to 4. The ones against you,
Yep.
Thyra, that's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a 16 to hit. You take 12 fire damage reduced to 6, and another 6 fire damage. And that's their turn. Okay, Alakian, you're up.
All right. Going to use my action to pat myself out, but before I do that, how much damage do I take?
Start your turn. You take 1 point of fire damage. Big one.
Whoop, whoop.
Lucky,
All right.
lucky son of a bitch.
Go there. There. Yeah. I'm going to go here, bonus action dash, and then get to here for my full movement.
Okay, sure thing. You just book it to the nearest door. Good to know. Yep, as you sort of run past, the man turns. And where are you going, eh?
Get the fuck out of here.
I
Where are you going?
Okay, that's Alakin's turn. Izzy, it's your turn. Wade, you're on deck. Start of your turn, Izzy. You take 6 points of fire damage reduced to 3.
Oh, fuck, right. I forgot about that. 1 second. I'm going to turn to Thyra and be like, Thyra, we need to leave now. And I will. So this thing here is looking. Yeah, I'm going to use an action. So this fire elemental needs to make a con save.
Natural 1.
Cool. So it takes 2d12 damage from Toll the Dead.
Awesome.
Womp womp.
9 plus 11 damage. 11 necrotic.
Ooh, big damage, Felis.
Or
Yeah.
9
I'll
and
be
a
right
2,
back.
so like.
So you just turn to it, and it's been a while since you've all heard the Banshee scream, but it comes out, and as she lets loose like utterly on this thing, you watch as part of its form just like dissipates at random. Even the wall behind it, the flames just start to flicker behind and just sort of like part before they rejoin. That one is sort of starting to lose its form. It's not really regaining anything.
I look at Thyra and see if she reacted to like telling her we have to go. Do I get a
She's
read?
just, I mean, she's kind of looking, she's really looking erratically. I don't think she didn't really process what you said.
Okay, well, I will, as a, I guess, a free action, smack her.
Okay.
I have 30 feet of movement. Let me just check. Yeah, Isabel's going to take her own advice, and she's going to run. And she's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get out of there.
Okay, so you take.
I'll take damage, yeah.
1 attack of opportunity,
Fine.
which is
Resistance to all this shit.
12 to hit,
Misses.
and you take another 5d8 from going through the fire.
Do I get a dexterity saving throw?
Nope. It's not a lot anyway. I can't believe I just rolled that. You take 9 points of fire damage reduced to 4 as you run through the wall of fire. I expected that to do more.
Nine.
Cool,
Yeah, Isabel's
fuck it
getting
out.
fucking beat up. She does a giant thing. Like, time to everyone to leave.
Alright, Wade, you are up.
Okay, so the dude with the orb right now, how far is he?
He is
60 feet from you.
He is a little bit more than that. He's 65 feet from you.
No.
Almost.
Alright, never mind then.
Don't you have to be within 60 feet to cast Counterspell?
Yeah, I didn't know how far away I was.
We will say,
otherwise-
for the sake of this, since it's been and gone, you moved up 5 feet and then moved back. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's been...
Yeah, I just thought about that too.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I'm going to... So, do I have a clean line to him? Or no?
Yeah, he's on the ground. There's nothing really impeding your way apart from... There are maybe 2 guys, but you could move around them to get a clearer shot.
Okay, but there's no allies between me and him?
No, I'll say no.
I'm behind him, but no.
I want to line up as many people as possible that are enemies and do a lightning bolt.
I'll let you avoid free on this, that's fine. I'll say you can get... It's a straight line, it's 5 feet wide.
Yes.
Sure, I'll allow you, because it's cool, I will allow you to get 1 elemental, 1 cultist, and the guy. But it will also go behind to... Maybe like, yeah, let me see. I'll give you advantage on the saving throw, Lakin.
Okay.
What's the range on lightning bolt?
It's 120 feet.
Okay. Well, if Lakin's behind him,
But you
I'm not
can't
gonna do
control it?
then.
I was like, can he control like where it stops, or is it like a straight line no matter what you do?
Lightning bolt. Oh, it's 100 feet wide, so you're still in it. Each creature in the line must make a dex save. Nope, it just goes for 100 feet.
Yeah, it just goes.
Okay, never mind. Don't want to cast it then. I'm not going to hurt a Lakin. Could end up killing him. What I will do instead then is I will just...
I will say, you could maybe jimmy it if you were willing to move around a little bit. I would say you could probably avoid a Lakian.
Okay, I will do it then.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
if
move
you can move like literally just 1 square and
I'm
you'd be
going to move
okay.
you... It's difficult for Griz, I know. I'm going to move you around
Yeah.
so that you are... Cool. Okay, so that's a dex save for all 3 of them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the weakest one. He rolled an 8.
Fail.
The elemental for dex rolled an 11.
Fail.
And the guy for dex save rolled an 8. So they all 3 fail.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Holy shit! All
I
right.
hope he loses his concentration on that wall. That's what I'm hoping for
Right.
here.
Right.
That's 8d6 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 26.
26. So he's going to roll a concentration check on the wall. It's half your damage, right? So he's going to roll above a 13.
I
Yes.
think so, yeah.
Yes.
The wall does not go down. But they all take 26 points of lightning damage, which is dope. Yep, right there. The guy in front of you, Wade, as you rub your hands off the poncho and cast them out, gets almost completely obliterated. You send the lightning out, and like it streaks through his body, leaving small holes in the torso and the stomach that just sit there smoking. He's having a rough fucking time. With regards to the other 2, with the elemental, it just goes straight through. and it's almost like the heat doesn't phase it too much, but it still takes a lot of damage. The man behind it, you watch as the lightning hits him and just stops. It's almost like it is being absorbed by him or stopped from going any further.
Oh,
and he
shit.
takes it, flinches a little bit, but just looks back to you. He's got his eye on you now.
Okay.
Cool. So, any bonuses you want to do?
I hate to ask this to you, but can you look up how many sorcerer points it takes to create a level 3? I don't remember if it's 3 sorcery points to create a level 3 spell or 4, and unfortunately I didn't write it down.
I thought it was 2, but I will double check that right now. I'll remember that for whenever you want to do. But Thyra, if you want to take your turn now, you can.
I'm gonna. It's an action to put myself out.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you take your action to put yourself out.
It takes 5 sorcery points to make a 3rd level spell.
It takes 5? Okay.
Takes 5.
And then I still have 1 left, which isn't really enough to do anything, but hey.
So you take an action to put yourself out, Thyra. What are you doing next?
Going to stay here. I can't do anything else. I don't have any bonus actions. Actually, yes I do. I think I have a healing potion.
You can pop that if
Nope,
you
I'm raging. I wouldn't think about my healing potion. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Equa, click on to the second account that you have logged in on Roll20, because the combat screen's frozen, and that's why.
Hold on. I should have made everything better. I believe everything is fixed now. I just watched it all go like, pew! That's cool.
Yep.
Okay, so that ends your turn, Thyra. As you stand there and these 2 elementals start encroaching on you, you sort of hold the axe and start like looking around. It's the guy's turn.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna yell, get my sisters and get out.
Oh, I totally forgot. You take 6 points of fire damage reduced to 3 from being on fire. Okay. Alright, it's the guy's turn. It's the dude's turn. He is... He's going to just look down at you all and start rising. He hits, we'll say the height of the roof here will be about 100 feet, we'll say. He hits the 100 feet, and then we'll use his bonus action to take 1 more attack at the roof to try and cut it open. We'll say that hits, because it's a lot. As it... And the whole roof begins to just split in half. So he rises in total 120 feet out into the night, and you hear him say, "Oh, hello." And as the roof starts to fall inwards a little bit, you see flying above him the massive form of a gargantuan bird. It's difficult to make out color, considering how high up it is, and it's not really, the light from the fire isn't hitting it, but it is just looking down into the tent. Right. That's his turn. It's now their turn. So, for the purposes of this,
This is insane.
So is big guy gone then?
Huh?
Is big guy gone then? For the purposes of this,
he's
currently
pretty high up. He's not out of range. If anyone has, like, you have arrows, you could, in theory, roll for an attack against him, but it's up to you.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be too interested in the party right now, I'll say that.
Okay.
So for the sake of this...
And just to be clear, he didn't use a spell to fly. He just has that as an ability, correct?
Not as far as you are aware. The wall is still up.
Oh, I couldn't see him. Okay.
The
So,
wall's still up. So
Wall of Fire is a concentration spell.
Gotcha.
He appears to just have
Okay.
gone. Okay, so the guy next to you guys is going to cast Scorching Ray at Wade and Free. 2 on
Yeah.
Wade, 1 on Free.
Yeah, I'll
realizing that you're
counterspell that.
resistant. Awesome. So go. Nope, it's like second level. Counterspell third level. Roll d20.
12.
12. You are good. As he holds up his hand and the fire begins to flicker, he watches the first ray shoots out at like straight at your head, and as it does, you pull your hands up and the fire just fades. Very cool, Wade. The other guys are a bit far away. I'll say
Wade clutching.
yup.
Alakin, that guy's going to do a fire bolt against you.
Okay.
Doesn't hit. He rolled a natural 3.
Nice.
That's his turn. Free.
Poggers.
You're up. At the start of your turn,
right.
you take 5 reduced to 2 fire damage.
Hey. Oh boy. Were these walls wooden, stone?
They are wood. They are like wood
Okay.
and cloth, basically.
So if we really need to, could we possibly break it through, especially since it's on fire?
Yeah, absolutely. You could definitely try.
Okay. If we deal with this guy, though. Sure, he gets a dissonant whispers.
The guy in front of you?
Yep.
Coolio.
He needs to make a wisdom save.
Natural 20. It's like the second one
All
I've
right.
got this whole combat.
Um,
Expected more.
it takes half.
He does.
Do. 6. 9, so 4?
4 points of damage. Yeah. He's starting to look really rough, believe it or not.
Okie dokie.
As you see him start to rack his head. He's already kind of spinning from the thunderclap that you did the previous turn. And now he's like trying to shake off more psychic sort of head trauma that he's had. If he ever lives this, he's going to need therapy.
Hopefully.
Fuck
And then
yes.
she'll take the attack of opportunity and move just 10 feet over.
That's an 11 to hit.
Misses.
Yep. Fair enough. So you move, you're 10 feet over. You can move more if you want to.
Nope, she is staying close to Wade since he is a little busted up.
Hurting.
Coolio. Right, it is the other cultist's turn. The one next to you, Thyra, is going to go ahead and cast his last Inflict Wounds.
Mhm.
18 to hit?
Yep, that hits.
Just about. You take 20 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 10, because of your rage.
I'm down.
Thyra's down.
Well, I have 1 hit point.
Oh, true, your Relentless Endurance. It's the first time you've ever used that. Yeah,
No, it's not.
pretty much.
It's not.
You never go down,
It's not.
Thyra. You never go down.
I've went down twice. This is the 3rd time.
Well,
That is
I
true.
don't know what to say about that. Yeah, as he holds out his hand one last time, he touches your skin and these black cuts just streak all across your shoulder and arm and upper torso, like shoulder, collarbone areas. As you feel the pain just become too much and you like feel yourself fall for a second before steeling yourself and shaking it off. You are still up. That guy is going to try and run up to you and cut off you, Alakian. And he's going to
He rolled a 20 damage on that.
Yeah,
good.
6, 4, and 10. That's a 15 to hit you, Alakian, with the cure wound, or the inflict wounds?
Nope.
Fair enough. You just dodge out of the way real quick. And this one is... I don't think he has any left. He's going to move back a little bit, and he's going to cast a fire bolt at you, Free. Natural one. It
Nope.
just... like detonates against the wall somewhere. It's like leaving more of an opening. Coolio. Right. It is about this time that you all see through one of the walls on the west side of the on the west side of the tent. You see where one of the sort of like opening tears in the fabric has come into play because of the fire. You see a familiar head pop through.
All these heads.
It's just disembodied heads. That's all they are.
What is this? Oh, what's going on in here?
As Kiva steps through, flanked by another one of the elders. Thyra, you recognize this as Una. And you watch as Kiva sort of surveys the surroundings, looks towards the body on the floor and says, "Oh no." Turns to you lot, and you watch as her and Una pull out small cocoons from their pocket and focus their energy on Wade and Free. So, Free,
Shit.
Ooh.
you feel your form begin to shift.
Polymorph.
Oh my god.
As you... I assume you guys are both willing, right?
Oh yeah.
I
Exactly,
don't
no,
know
oh,
what
yeah.
it is, so sure.
So Free, you feel your form begin to shift. You feel fur growing out of your back and on your sides, and you feel the urge to get down on all fours as your teeth, your canines, start to grow excessively. You are polymorphed into a saber-toothed tiger.
Holy shit!
Please.
Wade,
Round of applause.
Yeah.
your form
Epic.
is a little different. You watch as
You're
the
a
elder
bird.
closest to you
You're
sort
a
of
bird.
pulls the cocoon out and starts surveying you and points to your poncho and starts casting the
Mhm.
spell as your
Yep.
form shifts into that of a giant alligator.
Hey y'all, I don't feel right.
I don't feel right.
So Wade, I will tell you what you can do on your turn, which is
Copy.
in a couple turns, but you have cool fun attacks now. Okay, top of the round. That rock above the hut is going to tear open the hut once more. Alakian,
Hi.
you hear telepathically to you.
Yes.
You hear a voice say, "What would you want me to do?"
Oh, now Lakian has voices in his head.
Help me kill everyone that's not a friend.
Okay, that's the extent of its turn. So, for the purposes of this, Thyra, you're on fire anyway, but I will roll.
No,
for
I'm
you.
not. I put myself out.
She did.
That's what you do with their action.
Right, sorry,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
Regardless, top of the round, it's the elemental's turn. That one's going to attack you twice. 18 on the second, the first one misses.
Yep, I'm down.
You are down and on fire. But you don't lose a death save throw yet. The one next to you is going to move off to the alligator, seeing it come up. So, Griz, you have... Sorry, it's a giant crocodile, but I'm flavoring it to be an alligator.
Oh no!
You have an AC
No.
of 14 and 85 hit points. So it's going to attack you twice. The first one is a 12, so it doesn't hit. And the second one is a dirty 20, which does hit. So you take 9 points of fire damage, and if you weren't already, you're on fire. But that's its turn. That's all they're going to do. Okay, Alakian, you're up.
Okay, as a free action on my turn, can I change what I told the rock to do and seeing Thyra go down?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. The green one that's down on the floor over there. Get her first. Get her out of here. I'm
Okay.
just saying that in my head.
Sure thing.
And then I'm going to use my action to hit the guy that's in front of me with a with the yo-yo
Cool.
of lightning knocking.
So
'cause
it hasn't recharged anything. Oh, does it recharge on short rest?
it recharged on short rest. Yep.
So it has recharged. You're right.
Yep. That's why I'm using it.
Awesome.
Natural 20.
That hits.
That's using a different dice that I have used in the past, 5 games.
Makes sense.
Of course. So it's 2d6 for the lightning shit, right?
Yep, it's a
And then
d6 plus
1d6.
your dex modifier for the hit, and then 2d6 lightning damage.
Okay. So that is a total of 17 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, he takes a big hit as you. His head just hits the side of the wall as well, and he kind of stumbles backwards a little bit. You guys going for the heads. Nasty.
Bonus actions, spare the dying on Thyra's mom once more.
Okay, so as you turn and cast the spell on Thyra's mother, you feel the energy.
Just fizzles out.
Fizzles out.
All right. Cool. Yep,
Awesome.
that's my turn.
So, Izzy.
Seeing that no one has followed me, I'm going to climb the wall, because the wall of fire... How tall is the wall of fire?
The wall of fire is 20 feet high.
Okay, I'll move 25 feet up. Look over, just kind of see what's happening. If I move my full 30 feet up the wall, can I leap off of it over the wall of fire and not land in its fucking shit?
You would have to make an acrobatics check to see how far you can jump off of it.
Can I make athletics?
To see how well you land?
No, see how far I can jump.
Sure.
'Cause I want to jump from here to, here by Thyra.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll athletics, and I'll tell you how
Okay.
far you get.
Ooh, that's really good. That's a 20. Not natural, just 20.
A 20, so if you move 5 feet down, 20, I'll say you can get right there. 15 feet.
Am I in the fire damage?
You are not.
Thing?
You are just out of it.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, as an action, I'm going to go overtaken host because I see Thyra's down, and that makes Isabel very, very mad.
Awesome. So you feel that that force overtake you as it is just laughing. You feel the parasite just eat up the surroundings and the tongue loll out as it stares towards its prey.
So many to choose from.
Cool, yeah, so that's your turn. Okay, so Wade. You are up.
I swear to God, kid, I better not be a crocodile right now.
You hear Kev say, "Oh, wait, this is awesome! Hell yeah!"
I better not be a crocodile right now.
So Wade, you have 2 attacks. You have a bite attack, which is 5 feet, and a tail attack, which is 10 feet. You have a fire elemental that's 5 feet next to you, and a smattering of other cultists that you could choose from.
I'll go for a cultist.
Okay. So I'm gonna
do I get
move you...
Do I get both attacks in, or do I only get choose one?
No, you get both.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move you down.
Yeah.
Well, top of the round, you were hit by the fire elemental, so you take 9 points of fire damage. So,
Damn,
on the
those are
first
high rolls
one, which is a bite, roll d20.
All right. That would be a 16.
So that's a 24 to hit. You hit. Roll me 3d10 plus 5.
Jesus
shit.
Christ. Fuck
3,
everything.
7, 5.
So 3, 7.
So that's 15 plus 5, so that's 20.
With the 3, 7, and 5, the 3d10.
Griz.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's plus 5 onto that, so it's 25. So this guy just dies straight up. You just walk up and you watch as you feel the bones just crumple and shift inwards into this like thin sheet of like flesh and organ as he down on the floor. Your next attack is a reach of 10 feet. You can attack the elemental or the other cultist.
I'll attack the elemental this time.
Okay,
Thing
so
outta here.
roll d20.
Look, Kev, that bite would have been stronger if it was an alligator. That's all I'm saying.
You don't have to tell me, Wade. I'm just enjoying the moment.
That's a 10.
And isn't this magical because he's polymorphed and it's a spell?
I don't think that's how polymorph works. I think polymorph just.
I mean, that's how like Shillelagh works.
Well, Shillelagh.
I don't know. I've never actually cast it.
Well, you become the creature, not a magical version of the creature.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a chosen beast.
I didn't know.
So what'd you roll, Wade?
A 10.
A 10. That's an 18 to hit, so that hits. Roll me 2d8.
Seven and a 2. 9.
That's 9 plus 5 is 14 points of damage. And it's immune to prone, which sucks. You feel the tail as it impacts. You feel the form of the elemental shift a little bit, but it is not prone, unfortunately. It does take. What do we say? It was 9 plus 5, which is 14, reduced to 7. It takes a little bit of damage from the tail. So, very good. Alright, Wade, that is your turn.
Okay.
Thyra, I would like you to make a death save and DM me the result.
Okay, I'm on fire, so that's an automatic fail.
That is
Am
an
I right?
automatic fail, yep. For 1. And then DM me the next result.
Thyra dies.
Okay,
Thyra dies in her arc.
this guy is gone.
It would be very fitting, would it not?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta do math. Give me a second.
Okay, at the sight of the rock coming down and into the hut, that guy fails. That guy fails. That guy succeeds. This guy, next to you, Free, just fucking books it. Like, just straight up runs away. This guy, next to, I'll say for flavor's sake, this guy next to the elders starts running towards them and then sees them looking at him and prepares to fight again. This guy books it. That's their turn. Free, you're up. Do you have the saber-tooth tiger stats up on your D&D Beyond?
I sure do.
Awesome.
All right.
I will say, because this is on you, just for purposes of this one, if you would like to drop the form of the tiger, you can do. They will allow you to do that. The elders will allow you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, they're gonna
now
kill
that
you if you
Thyra's
drop it.
down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's saying screw it. She's dropping it and healing word as a bonus action.
Okay. So your form shifts back, and you lace out a healing word to Thyra.
Oh, well, that dice is gone. 9 hit points.
Forever.
Which is the most I can give.
So Thyra, you heal 9 hit points.
My heart.
Well, you are still technically prone because you fell.
She is still prone. And on
I am
fire.
prone and naked on the floor.
Prone negative
And on
four.
fire.
Chaos above you.
Yeah, and on fire.
Yeah, you like feel the healing word come into you, and you like kind of flicker your eyes for a second, but it's not quite enough to get you up, and then you feel there's this like flaming drool is just gently tapping your forehead, and you open your eyes, and it's just staring down at you.
I would say
Was dropping that an action?
And for you, no, I'll say it was a free. It was more of a communication.
Okay. Then she'll use vicious mockery on the elemental, I guess.
Okay,
One by Thyra.
natural 1.
Alright!
A lot of natural 1s today, guys.
Ooh, 7 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's almost
And it
difficult.
has disadvantage. That's awesome.
It's difficult to feel
Oh yeah.
the elemental get insulted. It doesn't necessarily have a brain of sorts, but you swear as you insult it, you swear it turns to you, and this flaming tear almost comes down the face.
Is it not dead?
It's not dead.
Fuck.
Firementals have a lot of HP.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's your turn.
That's it.
I'm gonna roll for the cultists.
And they're resistant to fucking everything.
I mean, it's a high DC. Okay, this guy next to you, Thyra, stays. This guy is running.
Would we get an attack of opportunity on that one?
Yes, you would. That guy rolled a natural 1 and a 4, so that guy, 2, is running, same way that guy went.
A 12, so that's a dirty 20, I believe, to hit.
With the bite, yes it is, 30-20, so go ahead and roll 3d10.
A 10, a 2, and a 6.
Well.
10 to 6.
So that's 18.
18
18 plus.
5 is
Plus
23. It's very, very low. And he failed his save, so he is restrained by you. You just clutch him in your jaws and hold him
Death
there as
roll.
he screams.
Death roll!
Oh, death
Do a
roll.
barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Rip that guy's
Do a
fucking arm
gator
off.
roll.
No.
It sounds like Wade is hungry
Oh,
too.
gator roll.
Okay,
Let's
so
do a
that's
gator
why I was
roll.
able to wait after being like, ah,
That's what it
see,
was.
you get it.
So, top of the round, you guys see as the roof sort of falls inwards, the rock swoops down and is going to basically, I'll say for the purposes of this, Wade, you feel this giant claw land on top of your snout, and you feel the guy as he's crushed to death.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I don't have a rock token, you guys. I forgot to put that in.
No,
But
it's
for the
fine, I get
purposes
it.
of this, there is a
You gave
rock...
us a rock and you don't have a token?
Yeah, I know.
I thought I was going to use it too. That's the best part.
I'll say that the rock is right here. I think it's a 4x4 because it's a gargantuan creature. And it's going to bow down. Yep, it's going to bow down and just sort of beckon to you all to get on. It's not going to make a grab towards you, Thyra, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
This cultist that's next to me, did he succeed on his save? All right.
You can attack him if you want to.
Yep. Fucking chicken shit. I don't think that hits. That's a total of 10.
That does not hit, unfortunately. No, he just starts running out. Cool. So the elemental's turn. 2 attacks on you, Izzy.
That's fine. That's what I wanted.
Neither of them hit.
Excellent. Chaos just laughs in its face.
This one is going to attack the rock twice. One of them hits, and it takes some damage, but it is a rock. So you watch as the fire elemental just puts a hand up, and this spray of fire just all across the fur. It's on fire, but it's not taking crazy damage from it. Okay, like you know.
Okay. Where was Thyra's mom's axe?
It was right here.
You said it was
next
like
to this one.
right there? Okay. Is it like a free action if I go by and pick it up?
Sure.
Or, okay, cool. I'm going to make a wide breath around the elemental that's right there. Grab it. Grab the thing. Just gotta go here, grab the thing, and then just... I think I'd have to... Nope. Okay. I can get right here with my bonus action.
Okay.
So
you're
to
nearly
get
on it.
Okay. I still have my action, though?
So you could use your action to,
So-
we'll say, dash.
Okay, cool. I'll do that to get on.
You hop up on the rock. Awesome. Izzy,
Yep.
you're up.
If Chaos were to move Thyra, would she have opportunity attacks against her?
No, she's being forcefully moved. If you were to do that, then you would probably get the attack of opportunity.
Just remember, I'm on fire.
Yeah, I'm a fucking being made of fire and death. I grab Thyra and I jump onto the rock.
Yeah, because you're forcing it, I'll say that's totally fine. She won't get an attack of opportunity, but you will from the elemental.
That's
I think
fine.
You're
Again,
still
I'm-
on fire too, right? You didn't ever put it out?
No, I'm not on fire.
He was not on fire.
No.
Only me.
No, I put it out before I ran through the thing. It's fine.
Cool, yeah. So that elemental will attack you for a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. So you just grab her and jump pretty much as high as you can, and you just as you like land, you see the rock sort of like sink about 3 feet.
I can't get lighter. And I will, and do I have an action left? Or is that my movement?
It would have been your action to grab and pull.
All right. I assume it's an action to put Thyra out. So
Yeah, it would be.
fuck. I don't know. I just smother her body with mine and try to put her out that way. I don't know.
No effect.
I'm
from
passing.
it. She's just like rolling her chest off of you, Thyra. It's really weird. Cool.
Nah, it's weird. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to save her life. I don't know.
Okay, Wade, you are up.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
So,
For the record, the rock is
Can't-
right in front of you,
Yeah, it's right
and you can
next to
drop
you.
the form if you want to get on.
right. I look to Thyra. I can't say anything, but does Thyra look like she's preparing to run toward the rock?
Thyra is on the back of the
She's
rock,
on it.
currently held by
Yeah,
Izzy.
I was
on it.
forced onto the rock. Although, actually, no, she probably wouldn't have because she would have resisted Izzy.
If you want to, you can. So that would be a contested athletics for Izzy, and then athletics and acrobatics for you.
I rolled a 17.
Altogether?
No, I rolled a 17.
So what's an altogether?
It's plus 7.
So 24.
24. 17 plus 7.
So makes it, breaks it. So Thyra, you would win.
All right. Well, then I'm not moving.
Okay, so you don't move.
So, no, Thyra is not looking like she's getting on the rock right now.
I am biting the nearest thing to me.
which is
That's
the
an enemy.
elemental. So,
Let me specify.
so
Yeah.
go ahead and roll an attack.
19
That hits.
plus 8.
So it's 3d10 plus 5.
2, 7. Watch this be a 10. 3.
So 9 plus 3 is 12.
12 plus 5.
Is
Equa, I
17?
sent you a rock token.
19. Thanks, Felis.
No, I think it's 17,
So
right?
sweet.
12 plus 5 is
I'm
17.
trying to
Yes,
put-
sorry. Okay, luckily for you, fire elementals are immune to restraint and prone, so you can make an additional attack against it.
I'm doing it.
Okay, so roll d20 for me.
That's a 10 plus 8, which is 18.
That hits.
Is this with my tail, or is this an additional bite?
This one's with the tail.
Gotcha. Alright.
That's
That is
2d8.
10 total. 10 plus, if I get the plus 5, that's 15.
You do, so an additional 15.
No, sorry. I rolled a d10 on one of those by mistake. Hold on. Alright, so that's 9 damage.
So
Much
9
less.
plus 5 is 14, so minus 14. Okay, yeah, that one's starting to look rough. The form
No,
on that
no,
one,
sorry. That was 9 damage total. With the plus 5.
even so, it's still looking rough. I'll fix it still, but yeah, it's not looking great. Okay, that's your turn, Wade. Thyra, you're up. Top of your round. 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. I am going to use my action to put myself out.
Okay. I should point out,
He's about-
don't you lose rage on...
Going unconscious, yes.
Going unconscious? Yes.
So you're not raging.
No, I am not raging. And I'm going to chug my healing potion
Okay.
as a bonus action.
So go ahead and roll your healing. And then you can...
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 6.
Can I use my free? Can I use a free action here or not? Like at the beginning of Thyra's turn.
You've already used a free action to pick up the axe.
Oh, that's right. I did. Never mind. I forgot about
So I'll
that.
say no.
Never mind. Yep, I forgot I did that.
I would have to run around the rock, wouldn't I?
I'll say you can just hop upon it. With 15 feet,
I don't
it'll
want
be...
to. I don't want to.
So yes. then
Doesn't
you
want to
can
get on the
climb around.
rock. Yeah.
You could climb up over the rock, like onto the side. I don't know.
That'd be difficult terrain.
I don't know.
I'm trying to. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There are holes where the elders came through.
Yeah, like, I'll say behind them, they're sort of spreading now to be 10 feet wide.
I'm gonna move my movement.
Okay, so you can move
5, 10,
15 feet,
20,
because you are
Yeah.
prone, so you can use half of it to get up, and then...
5, 10, 15. Yep. And I will take the attacks of opportunity.
Okay, first one with the fire elemental is a natural 20.
And I will let the I'll just, as I'm moving, say Cormac took Isolde.
Okay, so... First one from the elemental is 9 points of fire damage, and you are on fire again.
Okay.
Sorry, no, because it's doubled. My bad. It's 15 points of fire
I'm down.
damage. Yep. So you get, I'll say, since you're leaving the range of opportunity, I'll say you get right there. It's not that far away. You're still within range of the other one, so you don't take an attack of opportunity from him. Just from the guy. Coolio. So you say the phrase before, and you're out again. You don't hear a reply. Okay. This guy is going to attempt to get past. Does take an attack of opportunity against him. for 7 points of damage. Not that it matters. Okay. Free, you are up.
All right. Oh, bugger. Oh boy. It's just mockery on the one over by Thyra.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
He got a 7.
Fail. Take 6 psychic.
Great. He takes a little bit of damage, and he has to like shake his head loose, but he's still standing. He's hurt, but he's not on death's door yet.
And he has disadvantage on the next attack roll because of that.
Yes, he does.
Isabel, grab her. She's not going to let us leave willingly with her. And bonus action. Blah, 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 blah. I can't think. Bardic inspiration for Isabel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good to know.
D8.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Thank you.
That's Free's turn. It's that guy's turn. Seeing that he doesn't have many options, he's going to turn to the unconscious form of Thyra and will just jab down with the dagger. At disadvantage. You just saved her life.
Holy
As he
shit.
pulls the dagger down, it hits the wooden floor as he's still swaying from the words that are ringing around the back of his head and pulls back upwards, sort of turning back to you, Free. And he's just sort of like guarding the body. That's his turn. So, top of the round. The rock is going to try and grab Thyra because Alakian told it to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Sure did.
It's gonna make my life so much easier.
It's not
Alakian, you know what you have to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Since you're unconscious, you can't make the save, so you are just grappled by it. And I will say
Yeah.
that it pulls you in 10 feet. Okay. That's its turn. The Elders. Since I forgot to do that turn last time. My bad. I don't have very many good offensive spells. So
Nope.
instead...
Gotta love druids.
Yeah, right.
I heal and polymorph. That's it.
So instead,
They're really
what
good
they
at
are
it.
going to do
They are really good at it.
is someone's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. Natural 2. This fire elemental is polymorphed into a fire newt.
Yes.
Oh, is
Beautiful.
it sticky?
It's akin to what Sticky was. Yes, it is.
It could never be as cool as Sticky, though, so.
That's
Sticky
true. Thank
cameo.
you, Griz. Thank you. It's nothing. The other one has concentration on weight, so cannot do anything. Oh, I forgot this guy's gone as well. Okay, great. Next, it's the fire elemental's turn. He's polymorphed. The other one's going to attack the rock twice with a miss. A fucking miss. I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Beautiful.
Okay. I'll say for the purposes of this, these ones have gone as well. Just because, whatever. Okay. Alakian, you're up. Izzy, you're on deck.
Cool. I'm going
Still
to
fire.
pull out the decanter I have.
Yep.
Say fountain, and then use it to douse the flames on Thyra.
Okay. Sure thing. The flames just
Can I hit the rock with that too, or not? Like, would I be able to put the rock out with that as well?
It is.
It is 5 gallons of water.
It is an action to put out one person.
Okay.
If I'm using
So,
the decanter,
say it's an action to use the decanter.
sure, I'll allow it.
Cool. And then bonus action, spare the dying honor, and then telepathically tell the rock, once the other one's on, we need to go.
Okay. Good to know. Izzy, you're up. Wade, you're on deck.
I'm going to climb onto the rock over here, kind of on top of where Thyro's underneath, whatever. You know, I'm climbing onto the rock.
Okay.
2 attacks against this motherfucker.
Go ahead and roll for your attacks.
Excellent. I want to eat him so bad. I've never known to eat someone in combat before.
What? You sure not?
That's a 20, not a natural, just 20.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, I need it. Oh, I don't have that up. Fuck, if I had to bring that one thing up. I haven't seen
That decanter has come in so handy.
What? How much fire damage do I do?
I believe it's a D6 at this level.
Excellent. All right. So, that's maximum damage for the slash. That's 10 slashing damage plus an additional. If I D6, 3 fire damage against that cultist.
Okay, he's starting to look quite weak.
Excellent. Another attack. I'm going to bite him this time. That is natural 19.
That hits.
Excellent.
Come on, Felis, do it.
That
Eat
is
him.
9 piercing damage from biting him.
Okay.
With 6 fire damage. He's dead. I will use my bonus action to consume him and gain how much?
It's equal to half the damage dealt with your bite.
So that was.
So you did 9 plus the fire damage, which was
6. So that
6.
would be
so
15.
So you would gain 7 hit points back.
Fine, I heal 7 hit points. That's actually not true. I've used this ability once on what's his fuck?
On Heath? Yep.
On Heath,
Yep.
yeah.
Poor Heath.
So that guy's I eat that guy just like full, like snake dehinge my jaw and just like.
Yeah, like
down
when you
my
watch
gullet.
it, it's a terrifying sight. The spatial distortion of Izzy is immense. As you watch as a person dislatches the jaw and it almost falls like 2 or 3 feet down as the tongue just wraps around the torso of the guy and just sucks him in. You hear vague crunches of bones. And
I
after
vored
she's
that
done,
motherfucker.
The long elongated tongue just it's fucking terrifying.
Yoshi.
Everyone on the fucking bird.
Okay, Wade, it's your turn.
Yeah. Free's not on the bird yet, right?
No, she is not.
How many enemies are left in this tent?
There is just one, and it is the fire elemental that you are fighting.
Seeing Izzy eat it made me realize that, I too am hungry. 17.
I too am hungry.
Wade. Good.
Are you sure it's you and it's not Kev that's hungry?
Do it.
Could be
Do it.
a possibility.
So you're attacking it?
So that's... Yeah, I rolled a 17.
That hits. Yep.
10, 13, 5, 18, and then plus 5.
18 plus 5 is 23.
23.
Nice. You are soloing this fire elemental really well.
Can I hit it with my tail or
You
not?
can indeed.
Alright, my tail. Oh, that's a nat 20! Oh!
It hits. Get him, Wade.
Okay. I never
Get
get
him real
nat
good.
20s, dude.
Hey, wait, it's almost like this film's natural for you.
He studied the
20.
alligator for so long. He knows how they move, how they fight.
Like you need to be a crocodile all the time.
Do I double? I don't double the +5, right? Yeah, it's
No,
just the
you
die.
double the
So yeah,
dice.
25.
So 25 points of damage. The form of the fire is barely holding on at this point. It is just. It's little
And
more
then
than cinder.
I just start hissing at him because that's what.
Okay.
Oh,
With your
no.
intelligence of 2. Yep, that makes sense.
He hissed so hard we
He
lost him.
disconnected.
Oh, we disconnected? I'll wait for him to come.
Yep,
did.
he did.
Okay, so that's Wade's turn. Dead. Free. You're up.
All right. Here. Throw a vicious mockery at that elemental.
Okay.
Wisdom save again.
It's an 11 plus... Not enough, is it? It's an 11.
Nope. 5 psychic damage.
Awesome. He
Wade,
takes
you're
more
muted.
damage. The flame is barely alive at this point. You feel the form almost shrink down. It's barely being held on by tethers at this point.
Griz, you're muted in case you
Okay.
think that's a problem.
Do I need an action to get on the bird, or a movement?
I'll say with your distance, it could just be movement.
Okay. She will do that, and then hold out a hand to wait for Wade so that they can take off as soon as he's back to normal.
For Crocodile Wade. Great. So, no one else gets a turn till the top of the round, in which case, since they don't have initiative count, I'll say they can go at the same time. Kiva drops concentration on the polymorph on Wade. Wade, you are back to a normal person.
Gotcha. Okay.
You see Free's hand is like dangling off the side of the rock out to you.
I
And the rock-
feel so dirty.
The rock prepares to take off.
Yeah, I'll grab Free's hand and jump on.
Okay. It doesn't take very much effort. Since you are technically being pulled away, the elemental will get an attack of opportunity against the rock, which, as we all know, will do shit all. So, you all climb aboard and feel yourselves get taken off the ground bit by bit, as there is a large wing beat. This. As they fall down, the flames start to flicker and spray away. But you begin taking off and up into the sky, leaving the two elders there. Thyra is unconscious, but I'll say Alakian, looking down and back. You see Kiva just looking at you all go, and there is like a single tear that's just falling down as you turn back and see the lifeless body of the matriarch just dangling on the stone floor, blood sort of collecting in a pool around her. That is where we are going to go ahead and take our break, because we've been in combat for like an hour and a half.
God.
Good job, everyone. Well done. So,
That fucking whistle. It's so clutch.
we will be back here in 10 to 15 minutes to continue the story. Everyone go ahead and get snacks and go pee and such. We're back here soon to see how this turns out. Alright, goodbye everyone.
I'm
Welcome back,
tired.
everyone,
I'm tired.
Woohoo!
to this
I have a
show.
headache. I want to punch Equa. I'm mad at Dyto. It's been a day.
That's a normal Monday.
Yeah.
It's just a normal Monday.
Just
Just
normal
another
Monday.
Felis Monday.
Oh
As
my
you
god.
all begin lifting up into the air, on the back of the outspread wings of this gargantuan creature, what would we all like to do?
Be
I'm
unconscious.
going to telepathically tell the rock that I want to circle the town to try and find the rest of Thyra's family.
Okay, the telepathy comes back. Got it. I don't know what they look like, so you will have to look.
That's the plan.
I plan on trying to get out of the body, the overtaken host.
Oh god, he's gonna eat Thyra.
Okay.
You're in the
God.
claws you're in its claws right now.
As you attempt to regain control, you regain control. It does not put up a fight.
I ate someone, right?
Because you ate someone. Yep.
I'm gonna vomit off the side of the bird.
Okay, sure. You watch as it go down. Make an attack roll.
Oh,
Yes!
I was about to say I hope it hits someone.
It's gonna hit.
An attack roll. What do I add to that? What am I
Just
adding
roll.
to this?
You know what? Just roll d20. Just roll straight up. Roll.
I
roll
got a
d20.
13.
Okay. If it was like 5 or below, I would have made you hit someone you liked. So it's good that you didn't. It doesn't make contact with anyone. It just manages to like fall down, but you do see it like sort of land near some cultists.
Just
So,
like, I'll curl up in a ball.
As you fly upwards, and the rock just begins coasting around the side of the village, you look down, and it's just destruction complete. It appears that on the eastern side, sort of southeastern side, most of the buildings there have already been reduced to cinders already. The northwestern side, which is the area that you guys came from, does not appear as bad, but things are catching light. Pretty bad. So,
Sure.
as you coast around, Alakian, make a perception check.
Can I also make one?
You can.
Okay.
Perception. Total of 13.
13.
15.
You guys don't see anything that you can tell. You don't see Thyra sisters anywhere, as far as you're aware.
Okay. Do we see what's his face?
The guy,
Mm-hmm.
looking around, there is no sight of him.
Maybe head to the glade.
That's what I was thinking. I'll kind of telepathically give the directions to the rock on how to get there.
Okay. You watch as it begins coasting off towards that direction. It doesn't take very long for you guys to get there. Maybe 30 seconds of flying before you are in
Is
the
anybody
glade.
here?
Yeah, do you see anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
Did this rock just land on me?
It's holding 1 foot up, we'll say. It just hopped. That's what the 2 sounds were.
Natural 20.
I did better on this one. This was 18 total.
Okay. Izzy,
Or 21. Yeah.
off the corner of your eye, sort of crouching among the trees, you do see this sort of speck of silver. It's just sort of hanging off from the side. It seems vaguely familiar.
I go check it out.
Okay. You hop back down off of the rock and begin making your way over. Wade and Free, you doing anything?
What are we gonna do? I mean, there's... What's the village gonna do?
Don't know. This means they have 2 orbs out of however many they need or want. How are you
Is
doing,
there any
Wade?
way you can... I feel like shit. I'm tired. But I think we should be more concerned with Thyra. Is there anything you can do for her?
I could bring her back. But if I do, I feel like she's just going to fly off into a rage. And she's going to run right back there.
I honestly think right now our best option is to wait until she wakes up on her own. And then we have that conversation later, away from here. Hopefully with the rest of her family around as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could do that, but at the same time, Thyra's gone a long way in controlling herself, and I don't want her to be mad that we took her out of this equation.
It's too late. We've already done that. We can't take it back now.
We're not that far, but I get what you're saying. Let's find her sisters, so at least they might be able to help calm her down when she wakes up.
Talk some sense into her at least.
Bree will hand Wade her potion of greater healing. If we decide to wake her up, you can use this, or if you need it more, feel free. I'm actually doing all right.
I'll hold on to it for now. Thank you.
So Izzy,
Mm-hmm.
as you make your way toward the tree line, you see that object, maybe 10 or so feet in. And as you sort of come up to it and begin making a wide arc to see what it is, you see sort of crouched there, trying to peer around to see what is this giant creature that just landed in the middle of the glade. The familiar, very, very short silver hair of Otter. Sort of just hiding and looking out from behind the back of the tree.
Hello, Otter.
Fuck, you scared me.
To be fair, I don't give a shit right now. Do you know where your other sisters are?
Yeah, girls. And you see coming from out of the trees, both Isolde and Breeder come out. Breeder in particular looks rough, like as hell. You see part of the arm appears to be completely burned and singed. If ever, it's going to take a long time to heal. Isolde is mostly clean. She's only got a couple of basic cuts, bruises, and small burns. Otter herself just appears to be drenched in sweat, tapped out as best as you can tell, but in otherwise fairly good health.
Which was the one that was enraptured by me?
That was the youngest. That was Isolde.
Youngest. Isolde, okay.
The other figure that you see coming out from behind the tree is a male. Appears to be elven in a red cloak. Who sort of pops out. Alright, it's about time I saw you all. Where's Fire?
She's alive. She's currently unconscious.
Good.
Yeah, it's let's get everyone out of here.
I'm assuming we can all see them now.
I would have brought them out. I would have okay. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you can all see them.
Okay. Everybody jump on. We've got a lot to discuss on our way.
The one thing that you do notice, Izzy, is that Isolde is keeping very tight in, looking down, and not saying anything.
Does she seem scared by me, or just in general?
She was the one that was...
Yeah, I know. I want to know, did she see me go fucking full rage? What the fuck? I want to know if I'm...
It's not that.
Izzy's selfish.
Yeah.
Is she scared of Isabel right now, or is she just, traumatized?
So go ahead and make your insight check.
Okay. That's a 5, motherfucker.
5. Hard to read. She's
Okay.
young. You don't know kids.
Mm-hmm. I really don't. I will go up to Isolde. I know that she took a liking to me. I want to put my hand on her shoulder. How old is Isolde?
She looks to be slightly older than 10.
Oh, she's gonna stop Isolde for a second. Gonna kneel down and say, "When I was about your age, I lost my dad and my brother in a fire. It sucks, and but you didn't lose your siblings, so there's that."
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Absolutely. She didn't read well. She doesn't really know what to say right now. Persuasion disadvantage. Okay. Ooh, it's a 20.
A 20?
Jesus.
Although
Yeah,
a high
8 plus
roll,
8. I rolled an 18 and a 12 with a plus 8.
Yep.
although it is a high roll, that's not much of a compliment to the girl who just watched her mother die. And you
Oh,
watch
for
as
sure.
she just stares forward and just she's just walking almost mindlessly. Her head is somewhere else.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
gonna
jump
put
off.
my arm around her, kind of like keep her.
I'm gonna jump off the rock and just kind of go pick her up, unless she resists.
She doesn't resist.
I'm gonna carry her onto the rock.
I'm gonna carry Thyra onto the rock. Gonna get her from the claws and put her on top.
Sure, easy enough to do. As you
Naked, singed, with puke on her.
They
Yeah.
puke on her.
No, the peak was off the side. That was not underneath.
I puked on a cultist's shoes.
As you sort of climb onto the rock, you see Tharden sort of takes a step back. All right. I was supposed to take you to Linjay, but apparently you've got other plans. I'm going to go back and search for Mildreth. Be safe when you get there. Find someone and they'll help you. All right.
Who's Mildred?
At that, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna put Isolde down and be like, "I'll be right back." I'm gonna jump off, put my arm around his shoulder, and then just take him off into the woods a little bit, away from everybody.
Okay. You do so.
I have Thyra's head in my lap, and I'm sort of stroking her hair at the moment.
Okay, Equa, fill me in. Is this the guy that Free and I saw walk off in the woods away?
Yeah, that is the spy.
The red cloak?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to find her in the Matriarch hut, I assume. However, she's dead.
At you proclaiming her death, you see his face sort of slacken a little bit, the brow furrows. I'm sorry.
She's dead. The cultists that attacked us, they had some very large red man, looked like some kind of devil, who was leading them. And by the time we got there, she was very injured. I did what I could, but I couldn't save her.
Right. He just walks off.
I'll go back to the group.
Okay. You head back to the group. Hop on the rock.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do?
Who's the
Fine.
oldest in this group out of the sisters?
That would be Oda.
Thyra.
She's the one with the silver hair.
Ada.
Yeah.
Kind of whisper to Ada. Hey, Ada, is there any sort of thing you're supposed to do in this type of situation? if you were ever under attack or something, is there some sort of protocol we should be following?
Flea? Flea's pretty good.
Okay.
It's kind of like struggling for words a little bit.
Yeah.
Where are we headed?
That's what I was going to ask. The rock.
Jay.
I was going to ask the rock very pointedly. I'm assuming you're not bound to my will forever. How much longer will you help us?
You feel the head sort of start to turn. He says, "The whistle is old. It has been used before. There are only 2 charges left. After today, you may use it to have me transport you somewhere, have me fetch a thing for you. I will not assist you in combat, but simple things I will do."
Understood. I greatly appreciate your services.
Yes.
Yep.
So, where do you tell the rock to go to?
I guess Lin J
Okay.
at this point.
As you begin setting off, you careen off into the sky. And as you all look back towards the tribe, it is not a pleasant sight. Isolde doesn't stare at it at all. Brita, lying on the back of it, is just clutching her arm and fuck, not doing much of anything. And as Oda turns back to see the tribe, you just see the tears start to come through her face as she takes like this big gasp. Okay. And just huddles down next to her sisters and just holds them closer. But you go. Traveling at a pretty quick but comfortable speed. The air at this height is nice. It's a refresher. You went from blazing heat to sort of the bitter cold as you hit just under the cloud cover. But you barely even feel it. At this point, it is just comfortable. And it doesn't take long before you hit the town and the rock. As you approach the town, it's not big. You guys haven't been here before. The only one who has is Thyra, who was knocked out. It's not crazy big. It's maybe small to medium size. There are a number of different, sort of smaller homes and establishments here. And as you start flying in, you see the droves of women have already started to come in. At this point in time, there aren't too many here, but you are looking at least 20 or so women who got out early, and the line just keeps going all the way back to the tribe. But you land.
Okay. I'll jump off, help Thyra's sisters off as they want or are able to.
I will carry Thyra off, personally.
Okay. You do so.
I think we need some place to lie down.
Oda, is there some place that we can go here?
The inns will probably be crowded by the night. We'll set something up.
Hey, we're no strangers to camping, so we don't mind setting up somewhere else. Don't want to take up rooms from people who might need them.
I think Tara would find it a little better to wake up under the stars or than up in the sky than inside.
Right. Well, since my mother isn't here, Let me go ask Askren. I'll be back. And she sort of like begins limping off towards one of the nearby buildings.
Okay.
Takes maybe 10 or so minutes before she comes back with a man. You've seen this man before. He was standing outside the Matriarch tent when you first arrived. And as he sort of comes out, noticing the droves of people coming in, he says, "Right, yes. Here, we'll go off to the side of the town. There's a space there that should fit everyone. I'm gonna go grab blankets and things." Right. You heard him. Let's go.
I'll call it to him. Thank you.
He just gives you a nod. So, Oda begins leading you and the rest of the people down to the side of the village, into a more open space. This one is sort of starting to get flecked by trees and small underbrush, but is mostly open. And she begins setting up camp for you and then flitting around for other people. Is there anything that anyone else wants to do before you wake Thyra up?
Before we leave, I'm gonna rub the head of the rock gently. Be like, "Thank you for your help."
That's not necessary. It's kind of the meaning as well. Listen. My name is Goth.
Goth?
Goth.
Okay.
I will be your rock for the next 2 times that you summon me. Blow the whistle, and I will come. I must go. Good luck with this.
Thank you. Again.
And he just flies off.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Set up a tent and get Thyra inside of it.
Yeah. Get fire in and then wait for her sisters to come back. That way we only have to go through this once.
Okay. Brita and Isolde don't make much attempts to go and do things. Brita actually at one point does attempt to get up before the pain just seeps in too hard and she has to lie down back again. It's weird. Looking at the flames, the marks on her arm almost look smaller than they should. It's kind of strange idea. But Oda is just continuously flitting around. You can call her back if you would like, in preparation for when Thyra wakes up, and she will come.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So, anyone else?
Did we get a short rest while waiting for Thyra, since she was going to get out for like 2 hours?
If you wanted to, you could.
So
Yes, just in case.
What was the name of the sister that was burned?
Brita. B-R-I-T-A.
Brita.
Yeah, I'll go up to her. I'll sit down. Look at her arm. Say, it hurts now. I get that, but in the future, it's gonna look pretty good scar. Trust me.
That's a woman of a right mind to me. It's nothing. Barely even hurts.
I'm gonna laugh, and then I'm gonna take off my coat and pull up the back of my shirt and show the burn scar that goes from the back of the skull to the tailbone.
It's gnarly.
It hurts. It hurts. I know how it feels.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
You will. You will. And that's it.
Cool. So, unless Free and Wade, there's anything that you two want to do?
Who are you talking to? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You and Free,
Free
if there's
and
anything
Wade.
that you two want to do in this time while waiting for Thyra.
No, I'm just trying to do my best to help. I guess I'm just trying to help people I can with maybe setting up tents and stuff, since I'm familiar with that.
Okay.
Like, if I see people who are looking for somewhere to rest, I'll try and help them set up.
Sure. Yeah, you do so. There are, as you flit around, there are a lot of questions about like what happened. Where is the matriarch? Where are the elders? Who was responsible for this? And they just circulate all around as you go and mingle with the locals and sort of help them in their deeds. And no one really has the answers.
I make sure to fill in when I can to people that it was a cult. I just don't want them to start blaming the men that they had just let into their, their place.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I'm trying to shoot that down anytime I hear something like that.
Okay, and those rumors do arise fairly frequently, as you would expect from a group of bandits who were let into the tribe the same day. Those rumors circulate, but your dispersion of them is somewhat gratifying to some. It makes a little impact, but again, it is coming from an outsider of the tribe who they don't know.
Right.
So, apart from that, you all re-emerge in your tent for the night.
I have one quick thing to say.
Yep.
To everybody, as everybody gathers back into the tent. I have one request. Everybody here. Let me do the talking, please.
Sure.
I don't want anybody cutting in. Let me talk.
To Thyra.
To everyone here.
Alright, I like you.
Alright. And that's it.
So you guys don't know when Thyra is waking up, so you can force her awake, which is fine.
Yeah.
So you may do so in any way that you wish. You watch as the other three sisters, Isolde and Brita are barely moving anyway. They are just sat there, but Order just sits in between them and Thyra. It's almost like an age line, or like a height order. It just goes down to the edge. And they just sit and they wait.
Okay. I'm gonna get out a mug or a glass or something, pour some water into it, and then just kind of hold it up to Thyra's lips and kind of tilt it back, kind of help her awake.
Okay.
It's not what I thought you were gonna do.
Yeah, that's not what I thought you were going to do either. That would be so disrespectful.
You let them with water. You don't expect them to gently feed them, not the splash. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, sure. So, Thyra,
We needed that. We needed to cut the tension a little bit.
You awaken at the sight of Alakian holding a glass to your lips. You are not where you
Do
were.
Is Alakian the only one in my field of vision right now?
I imagine not. Probably standing a little ways off at the back of him are your four friends.
Isabel would be next to you because she feels protective.
But that's all I can see is just the goats.
You can probably see, like, Odder's leg in your peripheral.
You're so lucky.
I was planning on punching you back in the
I
unconscious.
don't know.
And I had
Make
to.
a perception check, Thyra.
Okay.
As you look around.
No, I just want immediate. Like as soon as I open my eyes, without even looking around, what do I see?
So yeah, you would see Alakian standing there, like very briefly, like Odder's foot. Well, you wouldn't even know it's her. It's just the foot of a half-orc woman, and then like standing behind Alakian a ways away is Free and Wade, and Izzy's closer.
I'm gonna grab him by his shirt front and pull him in aggressively close. Where are my sisters?
Look beside you.
You feel a hand touch your shoulder, and you look down, and there are your three sisters in states, each and every one of them different, but they are all alive.
How does his old look?
Make an insight check.
14.
It's difficult to read from where you are. All you see is her sort of like sitting at the edge of the tent, knees up, like holding them real close, and just looking down, barely even blinking.
I'm gonna let go of Alakian, and I'm gonna go to Isolde, and I'm just gonna hold her.
Okay.
First off.
She initially doesn't react to you holding her. And as you like sort of give her a little bit of a squeeze and it stays there for a moment, you see her eyes just start to blink upwards, seeing you, before she recognizes the face. And at that point, you see the arms just go wide around your midsection, and her crying is just immense. You two aren't the closest of your siblings, but there is definitely an improved bond here now.
I'm gonna cry a little bit. Where are we? What happened?
Well, Thyra, I think you need to take a seat first.
I look at the ground I'm sitting on with my sister.
Alright, fair enough. For the purposes of this, I'm going to say while we were on the rock, I kind of wrapped the axe with like some spare cloth or something I had in my bag.
Sure.
And I set it down behind me, or was waking Thyra up, and pull it out from behind me. I'm sitting like in the middle of all four of them, and I'm gonna put it on the ground in front of me, unwrap it. Your mother didn't make it.
I know.
She fought as hard as she could. I did what I could to save her. But at the end of it all, I wasn't able to save her. And so for that, I want to apologize to all of you. But, Thyra, I know she wanted you to have this.
I'll take
And
the
so-
axe from him.
And so before we left, I made sure to pick it up for you.
I appreciate it.
I looked at the three of her sisters. I know she was your mother. And there's nobody that can replace her in terms of that. However, you do still have each other. And you're still family.
It's about this time, after you mention what happened, that you see Breeda start picking up her war pick and starting to like lift herself off the ground with it, slowly and carefully, before she starts limping out of the tent.
I'm gonna grab her. Where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
Just sit down, rest. We'll figure it out. We'll get the bastard
No,
that did this.
That's not fair.
I lost a mother today. We all lost a mother. Do we want to lose a sister today too?
Make a persuasion check.
Why do
None
I
of
talk?
us
Why do I talk?
None of us are in any state to continue fighting what is back there. You need to listen to your sister and sit down.
It's a 17. I rolled a 16. It wasn't bad.
Okay. She begins walking like a couple steps forward, and then her leg just gives out. And she... Fuck!
I'll go over and help her up. And back inside the tent.
Okay, you go over there and try and help her up, and she shakes your hand off as you get like 3/4 of the way up.
Do any of you know how this happened?
Walks
When
back
it
to the tent.
started? I'll look at the girls.
Otter chimes up at this point. No. I was out in the flower gardens and they just came. We didn't even see them coming, they just came.
Told Mum this was gonna happen. Do we know what that thing was? Is he free? Does anybody know?
Equa, would I have any idea?
Yeah, is that like familiar at all?
Alakian and
would any of us-
Free make history checks.
I'm trained in history. Can I make one?
You would not know this.
Fair enough.
14.
Dan instead of being a country bumpkin.
21 total.
Okay, Free, you have heard of large elemental people having something to do with Genasi bloodlines, but you don't exactly fully understand what they are. You've read about this at Lakian, being from where you are. You have read in libraries and heard tales of big bad boogeymen who resemble people but are made entirely of a specific element. You don't remember all of their names, but you remember that the one linked to fire was called an Esprit, and these are creatures that are very powerful and tend to cling to as much as they can rule as possible. They have shit tons of slaves at their highest power, and the smaller ones tend to try and amass as much as they can. This creature seems to have fit your description.
What I can remember, that thing that was leading these people was an Afriti. They tend to be pretty sadistic bastards and enslave as many people as they can to do their bidding. Judging from the way these people fought, my best guess would be that he's probably made entirely of fire.
Shite.
So possibly from a fire plane.
More than likely, yes.
All right.
Which honestly goes
Would make
with
sense
what
with the Scorched King.
correct.
And I'm guessing he got away with the orb.
Does help
Well,
us.
considering he flew away into the night before any of us could do anything, yes.
Take time to find him, but we have a place to start. The plane of fire. Have to head back to your library anyways, probably find a way to get there, or perhaps any histories about it.
We have to find a way to get the fires out first. Where are we?
Linjay.
Just outside of Linjay.
Aye.
Where's everybody else?
Just outside Linjay.
If you take a step outside, you'll see
Others.
Aye.
see who made it back.
I'm gonna hoist up Isolde with me, and I'm gonna take a look outside, putting my hand on Brida's shoulder as I walk past her.
Yeah, Isolde doesn't let you go at any point. Brida is in this state of conflict where she wants to go and fight but cannot. And you see her occasionally take 2 steps forward, and then the leg pain gets too much, and she takes a step back before shaking her head and taking 2 steps forward, and eventually just heads back to the tent.
I'm gonna whisper to her, "If you go, I go."
Yeah, thanks.
What do I see when I look out the tent?
As you look out the tent, you see flocks and flocks of women, most of whom you know or have spoken to at some point. At this point, in the 2 hours that it would have taken for you to wake up, you're looking at maybe 40% of the tribe is sitting here right now.
Do I recognize any of the elders or the hunters or anything?
Make a perception check.
11.
11. It's hard to see. Everyone is in a tizzy right now. No one knows exactly what's going on. All you're hearing are just voices and voices of people asking questions, trying to piece together what happened. The only thing that you do notice overall of the noise is looking up. You see one giant eagle just making loops.
Do I recognize the eagle?
With your perception check, it's hard to say.
Nope. Alright, just an eagle. Isolde, the man that took you out of the tent. Do you remember where he went?
He was around. I don't know. I think he went back to fight, but he was complaining that he didn't have any daggers.
Good man.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take her back into the tent. I have to find the elders. I have to figure out what we're gonna do. And we have to make sure everybody gets situated and comfortable for the night. Until we can get a party in to put out whatever fires there are.
Okay. So, you, Thyra, are going back out to look for the elders, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna help her.
Sure thing. The rest of you, what are you doing?
I'll go with them.
Yeah.
Have my spells back. So if anyone needs to contact anyone.
I have one hand on my new axe, and I am not letting Isolde go right now.
Okay. So, you start flitting around the people.
And I'm still naked, so it'll be fun.
Sure. You start flitting
Isabel
around the
thought
people.
about giving Thyra the coat. It's like, no, you're too broad for this coat. He would rip it, and she likes that coat a lot.
As you walk around, it is a long search. You are going through a great number of different individuals, and it takes you maybe like an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah,
you...
people that I interact with, I'm just trying to like calm them down and let them know that the men that we had met actually helped save us.
Okay. Sure thing. And coming from you, it helps significantly. The rumors about them start to dispel.
During this, I'm gonna tap Thyra's shoulder and say, is there anyone you want to contact directly?
I don't know who's alive.
It's some of the elders, maybe.
Probably Kiva.
Aye. I will send a message to Kiva.
Okay.
Saying that we are safe in Ninjay. Hope you are alive. Thyra and all her sisters are in one piece.
Okay. So you send out the message.
Yeah.
And as you
she knows it's
go
from
out,
oh no.
There is silence. And then you hear, "Thank me, Laura. I'm on my way there. Meet me on the north side."
Isabel starts laughing a little bit and says, Akiva's alive, so there's that.
Small
Said to meet
miracles,
her.
I guess.
Said to meet her on the north side.
All right,
So-
let's go.
Hey,
Okay, so as you begin heading your way to the north side, it's interesting, Thyra. People, as you push through them, start to look to you, and you notice it pretty quickly. People are taking note of what you are doing.
Walking around naked.
Not just because of that, but there is something else there that people are watching you about. And as you begin to brush through them, you do see Oda eventually come out and bring a spare set of clothes that she's sort of laundered off of one of the townspeople. Says, please, just put this on.
can I interrupt and ask, do I see Rasoul, the woman I've been spending time with, anywhere?
Make a
As I
perception
walk
check.
through? I've been rolling good on these. That's a 20, not nat. 19 plus 1.
Looking around, you don't see her.
Oh, shit. I hope she's alive.
Oh gosh, do I see Riley?
Make a perception check.
Shit.
Fuck.
I forgot about Riley.
19.
19.
Wipe that look off your fucking face.
As you've been around, and people are still coming in, not everyone is there yet. But from where you've been in the time and now heading north, you haven't seen her.
So, Oda, is it the burns or the nakedness that bothers you?
I don't think it bothers me as much as it bothers them. Sort of beckoning out to the people.
I'll get dressed. She doesn't care about clothes, but she'll get dressed for the people.
You're a queen now. Look presentable.
Well, she is. She's presenting herself to her public.
Yep.
In a way.
Emperor's new clothes.
But so you make your way up to the north side, and you sort of begin waiting there. It doesn't take long, maybe 10 or so minutes before another owl or another eagle just and standing there is the old tattered form. You see also cut and bruised real bad of Kiva, who comes in at kind of a quick pace and then instantly polymorphs back into herself and just keeps walking and immediately pulls her arms around you, Thyra, and Isolde into a very, very tight hug. And before you even have a chance to say anything, she just says, I'm so sorry, Thyra. I didn't know this was going to happen. I'm so sorry.
Hold on. How did you know it happen? How did you not know I warned Mom about this multiple times?
Your mother doesn't tell me everything. She's a stubborn one, that's for sure. And I didn't know about any of them.
I told her this was a threat that needed to be taken seriously.
You were right. You were. It wasn't the right time. I shouldn't have let her give you that orb. It's my fault.
No, the person at fault is the person who caused the fires. Do we have an update on the village? Is it still burning?
It is, but we've driven out everyone that we can. You know, it appears they got what they came for.
Unfortunately. How many survivors? How many dead? What are we looking at here, Kiva?
It's hard to say. By my estimates, maybe 60% has survived.
It's a better number than I had expected. Wish it were a little higher, though.
Right, you are.
How about the elders? How do they stand?
Most are okay. We're missing a couple.
Are all alive?
Not all.
Who?
Let me just double check to make sure the name is right. Yes. We're missing Roisin. She perished, and Anya's okay, but shaken.
After an attack like this, a lot of people are going to be shaken for a long time. So we only lost one?
Well, we're stronger than the average bunch, that's for sure.
Are the fires out enough to be able to start extracting the dead?
Not yet. They'll burn for a while. At least until tomorrow. I think
Then I can do that tonight.
perhaps it's best to just let them go for now, and we'll deal with it in time. Although that's not my decision to make. She sort of turns back to you to look you in the eye. I know it's not the right time. No one could have wanted this to happen now. But you're the shot caller. Matriarch. You should speak to your people.
I've been trying to keep it a little lowbrow, but I'm sure the rumors are already spreading.
You'd be right. It's up to you.
Were we able to get her body at least?
Not yet. We will.
Well, I guess we should make the call then. We'll let the fires burn for now. Keep it contained at least.
Right. Well,
How's the tree?
we saved it. It's in an advantageous position. Far enough away from other buildings. But you got lucky.
Considering that's where the orb was, we got very lucky.
Right. It's at this point that you sort of turn around because you hear someone say, "What's going on? Kiva?" And a number of heads sort of not far off of you start to turn in your direction. Kiva just starts to look at you, take a step back.
Who was it who yelled?
It was a woman from the tribe, maybe like early 40s. You recognize her as one of the cooks from the chef houses.
With wandering the area that we kind of set up, I don't want to do this in the town because I don't want to impose on them, but was there a more of a main area to do a gathering kind of thing?
Yeah, you could walk into town and find a town square to do this in, or you could probably sit on top of one of the higher elevated buildings or something like that if you wanted to talk to everyone.
She didn't want to go into town, that's what she said.
Yeah, I don't want to go into town. I don't want to impose.
Necessarily think there would be anything more suitable than here on the outskirts of town. But if you wanted to look around, you could, I suppose.
Okay. I'm going to tell the tribesperson we're going to be given an update in about an hour, and I'll give him a description of tell as many people where to meet, and I'll give a description of that area you just described.
Okay. All right. She turns around and starts spreading the word.
And I'll turn back to Kiva. I need to find Cormac, and Ugh. Ugh.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Cormac's safe. He made it out.
Where is he?
Last I checked, he was evacuating the few that still needed it. He didn't have any weapons for some reason, but he was sneaky enough to steal people away.
If you can get him here within the hour, I'd appreciate it.
All right. And she starts walking off.
I'm gonna look at his old... Well, looks like I get to be very awkward
You see, like,
tonight.
a gentle, like, chuckle, like, cracks across the parched lips as she... Yeah.
Do you want to give this speech for me?
No.
Maybe I'll get...
I think it has to
Kinda-
be you.
Kind of nudge Thyra. It needs to come from you.
I know. Again. Just trying to make the little one smile.
Well, in that case, and I'll fucking like stretch my mouth as wide as possible, like hold my eyes open with like two of my fingers, like the stupidest
I
face
said
possible.
make her smile, not make her scream.
Yeah,
I
you watch as she
smack
turns,
Elakian.
and sort of buries her head in Thyra's neck.
I smack Elakian. You're doing good things here. I'm proud of you.
Well, at least we did half of what I was told to do. At least my sisters are safe.
We got to the
And I'll
day.
hold-
We got your
hold-
sisters.
Closer.
Let's let you dress your people and then let's sleep. We all need it. You most of all, Tara.
I'd have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not walking around with only one hit point right now.
Not exactly. You don't know how to.
Flicker of the forehead.
Yeah. Watch.
We're gonna have to weekend at Bernie's this.
I really don't want to walk up and talk. Like, if you want me to, I can polymorph myself to look like you, but I think it's a bad idea.
No, this is something I need to do.
Here, just a little help with the beaten down, and you get 9 hit points back.
Oh.
There's our last healing word.
Oh, you know what? I could cure wounds myself.
We
How
won't
long have you
blame
been
you.
holding onto that one for?
Well, it
Combat.
was to save my mom, but then I turned into a bear and I raged. So I couldn't use spells. I had 1 spell slot left.
Fair enough.
We do also have this potion if you want it. It's for when you woke up.
No, I think I'll be alright. Thanks, Wade.
Yeah, thank you for it's hers.
Well, thank you, Free, for giving away the potion that he could offer me.
And use that here.
In his defense, he would have unconscious at the time.
Hey, I get 12 more.
Hey,
Practically full.
To be a practically
it's like,
full.
it's like your mom wasn't even dead.
What do you guys want to do in the next hour? Before
I give Free back her potion.
you can do it.
Okay.
I forgot I got it after my short rest. I was like, I don't need it anymore.
I'm gonna spend, the hour before I address the tribe just grieving with my sisters and preparing for what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Sure thing. Anyone
Because
else?
we know Thyra doesn't talk. So this will be fun.
before. Well, I
Oh,
started
and
doing
attuning to the axe.
Okay, so you spend the next hour tuning to the axe. If you go into your D&D Beyond, I would like you to drag over the item called Axe of the Matriarch and add it to your inventory. The spells are fucky because I can't do once a day spells, but know that they're once a day.
Before Thyra heads into the tent again, like he's just gonna lean over to her and be like,
Is it good?
I'm here if you need any help with anything.
Just right now, spreading the word of the gathering. Making sure everybody's comfortable as much as they can. It's really all we can do right now.
I mean, I do have thaumaturgy. Could make that very easy very quickly.
Perhaps don't yell at the trauma survivors. Just a bit of
I think word travels fast. If anything, I can still send an animal out to give messages and whatnot, but I think once enough people know, a majority of them will be there.
All right.
Izzy, can you still send a message?
I can send one more, hey?
Send one to Riley.
Sure. Well, what do you want to say?
See if she is alive. And to meet us at our tent.
I will send
If she's in Linjay.
I'll send a message to Riley saying Thyra would wants to know if you're okay, and to find her tent outside Linjay.
Okay, so you begin casting the spell.
Yep.
And as you form the words and say them out loud, you send the message off. And the response comes.
Fuck.
Hate you.
I'm okay.
Hate you so much.
Where are you? Are the rumors true? What happened?
Told her to meet at the tent by Linjay. Almost said.
Mm-hmm.
I will inform Thyra that she's alive. And after that, I'm going to give Thyra a hug. I will kiss the top of her head and say, I don't know what your plan is after this. If you're going to come with us or you're going to stay with your tribe. Either way, I would like to promise you that whenever the day comes and we find this person, find whoever did this, I will help you kill them for what they did to you and to your people.
Well, I haven't decided yet. There are a lot of decisions to make before then. But right now, I have a people to lead. And I have a family to take care of.
And just know that I am at your command, I guess. Your Highness? Your Majesty? What do I call you now?
You can just call me Thyra.
Alright, that'd be easier.
It's gonna take a while to get used to this.
And another sort of interesting thing, you're the very first authority person I actually like. So there's that.
I guess it's a good thing I kept my authority a secret for as long as I did.
Nah, that's probably a damper on relationship early on. I'm proud of you. You've done good today, even though it's shitty. So, you got me for as long as you need me. And I'm going to leave her tent.
Okay. By the way, if anyone has to go during this roleplay bit, because we're going over time, you can. It's fine. Just let me know. So, maybe 50 or so minutes into you attuning to the axe, Thyra, you hear at the door before the cloth parts open, and you see Kiva walking in, flocked by a familiar half-orc man, who just sort of stands there. Hey there, kid. I'm sorry.
There was nothing any of us could do, but thank you for everything. And I kind of hold up Isolde, who I'm assuming is still pretty close by.
Yeah, right. I would have helped, but someone stole all my fucking daggers, so I couldn't actually hurt anyone, unless you want me to throw rocks at him.
I mean, it would have been best if they were glass houses to throw the rocks.
Right.
But I might be able to help you with that. Where's Alakian?
I'm right outside the tent, currently meditating.
I would also be outside the tent, like posted as guard, I guess.
I'm gonna go up and kind of. Are you like sitting meditating?
Yeah, I'm basically sitting on the ground, eyes closed, kind of just meditating on the events of today.
I'm gonna nudge him with my foot. The blade.
All right, I guess he deserves it. I'll pull out the fucking dagger that he threw into my chest, and I'll give it back.
Yeah, as you give it back to Thyra, he was outside the tent. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk back in with the blade in hand.
Oh, he sort of takes it and looks over it.
My sister's worth more than this, but right now this is all I can offer you.
I am assuming you're not going to stick around here. You're going to go after these people.
I'm thinking about it. But there are a lot of things that need to be thought about now.
I don't know everything that's happened. I'm still pretty new here. But from what she's told me, doesn't seem like they're coming back here. So how about you just give me my belt, and then you can have this to, go and kill them with. I think you'd be better off with it than I would.
Your belt?
The bandolier that had him, that's what Izzy has.
Yeah.
Izzy took the bandolier.
I took the bandolier.
Do I know Izzy took the bandolier?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's been wearing it all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's been wearing it the entire time.
Yeah, she wore it during
right.
sex. Like, be real.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Daggers stay
The
on
only thing
during
she was
sex.
The bandolier says on during sex.
All right, then I will hold my hand out for the dagger.
Yeah, he sort of holds it over. Well, no, it's fine. I don't need it if I'm a part of a bigger collective, right?
Do you want... I mean, I could give you both. They were yours.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So do you want the dagger or do you want your belt? Or both?
I want the belt.
I hold my hand out for the dagger again.
He puts it in
Oh
your
man,
hand,
that's a
kinda
cool
gingerly.
dagger. Grab it.
They're gonna kill you, Wade.
I'll toss it into the ground. Like, not toss it, because I would probably hit a Lakian with it. But I'll put it in the ground next to him, next to a Lakian. Alright, Izzy, it's your turn. Give me your bandolier.
I assume it's to give back to the person, to the man, to the big orc guy.
For saving my
Right.
sister? Yes?
It's not my hesitation for giving it back. It's just I want to apologize to him for what it was used for. I take it off and I give it to her.
I will take it in.
And
I will present it to him.
Alright, you heard me. It's a
Yeah,
tent.
he like slides his hands under.
This comes with an apology.
It's all right. Hey, I can get these enchanted, right? And Kiva's like, yeah, if we ever get the tribe back. Right. Slides it back on.
The reason I wanted you here is because when I make this speech, I want you up there with me.
Okay, if you insist. Although I should warn you, no one's going to listen to me.
I didn't say you'd be talking at first, but
What do you mean if
like I said, you're part of a larger collective now.
Sure, in like a partnership type of thing, right?
Aye?
Okay, I just wanted you to make sure about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's not.
You're the one who mentioned the collective.
Yeah, no, I couldn't handle all this by myself. Sorry, it's a bad
Well-
taste. I know.
Do you think my mom handled all of this by herself? Why do you think there's a council of elders?
Yeah, right.
The head still needs the neck.
I like that line. I like that one a lot.
Right. Well, I'll be around here. Just let me know when you want me to go up.
Don't be far.
I won't.
Thank you for saving my sisters. And I'll give him a hug instead of just shaking his hand again.
He sort of. Right. Yeah. No problem, kid. He sort of wrestles out of the hug and walks outside. And Kiva's just sort of standing.
I'll turn
there.
back to my sisters. I always get a great thrill when they don't enjoy the hug.
Don't you hugged Izzy so much, but not anymore?
As he walks out the tent, he's still sitting on the ground, eyes closed, but he hears him leave. Gonna put his hand up and stop him. He's gonna reach into his coin pouch, grab a platinum, and thumb flick it up to him.
Why?
It's the least that I could do, given what you did for all of us. I know you say you didn't do much, but it's more than you had to do, especially given the cold shoulder that you received before from the people here.
Yeah, well, family's weird like that, I suppose. That dagger's worth about 399 more of these. Just saying.
Don't push your luck.
Hey, come on, man.
I fucking hate rogues. He just sort of walks.
Also, I just like to say that to your friend I fucking killed. I do want to say sorry. You could pass along to her.
Yeah, I will.
Excellent. In my defense, you did shoot me in the fucking chest.
You took her pistol.
I didn't take nothing from her. That was him. I look at her like and be like, if you want to deal with the rogue again, feel free, my friend.
Those are really rare. It's fine. It's fine. Just sort of walks off to go and meet back up with his crew.
I'll follow him outside the tent again and give Izzy a hug. Speaking of family, I think it's time we all spend a little time together.
Sure.
You guys are my family too.
I know that. You don't get made a slave, escape, fight a bunch of terrible things, risk life and limb for each other without coming out on the other side actually liking the person. So even you are like, and I like you as well.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'll
Wait.
ruffle his hair.
Wade, you hear in your head, that's a lie. That's such a lie. I ain't never seen such a lie before in my life.
I tussled Alakian's hair. Because I think it'll bother him.
I'll give everybody a big hug. I'll
He's
give
a
everybody a
poker
hug as they enter the tent with my sisters and I. I'll hesitate when Free comes in just a little bit.
She offers when you hesitate.
We're all gonna need each other here now.
We've always loved each other.
We're going to find this
Families are-
bastard, and we're gonna kill him. If everybody is okay with that.
You can count me in for sure.
I mean, yeah, you fucking killed your mum. I liked her besides the fact that she was in charge of everything. She seemed like a nice person. And she's your mum, so I.
For your mom.
Yeah, I think we can agree there's really
When they
no
bombed
place
my
that,
hometown, so that's a little personal.
I mean, there's really no confusion. We watched him do it.
Right?
But I will say, if it turns out for some reason he was being mind controlled or whatever, we'll find that out before it's too late. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm going to pat her on the shoulder and be like, look, it's a 50-50 whether or not I'm going to kill my own father. I won't judge you.
Yes, but there's more than just one of us to consider.
Oh, for sure.
Not all of us are killers. Not at heart.
I'm just saying.
So who wants
Keep
to help
talking
me
about
write
that.
this speech for me to make a fool out of myself?
Oh, you don't do that. Just keep his stance up.
I'll help her throw in a few things here and there. You don't forge about a half dozen different nobles letters out learning how to write like a proper lady.
I was thinking something like, Matan Bairn isn't a place, it's a people. And just BS from there.
We're going to rework that. We're going to rework that. I'm not open to that.
There are so many Thor references in your character.
What? My character's name is Thyra. That's not the female version of Thor.
Yeah, look at that axe. So, as you begin to sit down and write your speech, Kiva helps you as much as she can, as well as Izzy. And at a point, she says, "Look, I know you're the matriarch now, and you will be crowned. I don't think that you should take on the responsibilities yet. I know you probably don't want to. Your mother didn't think that you were entirely ready. But beyond that, the tribe is family. You've got to avenge our own, right?"
That we do. I put my hand on her shoulder. I kind of had an idea for a replacement.
I'm honored.
You watch as her face, falls a little bit. No. It's alright.
It's okay.
It's a group thing, I think, I don't know if I'd be able to figure everything out by myself.
Like I told Cormac, the head needs a neck in order to move. It's always been a group. The head is just the stubborn part.
Well, you know, him and you are quite a lot alike. Bright kids.
Who?
You and Cormac.
Can't say I really know him. Other than I tried to kill him.
He's been through worse, I'm sure. Right, well, decision is yours, Matriarch.
Well, if you want to be more of the neck that moves the head, how about we make a change for while I'm gone, avenging the family?
What's that?
See what Cormac can do.
Oh, he's not ready. No, he's got a lot of growing to do before he gets there. You know
Well,
what?
if anybody can get him there, let's you.
Question. Are we all in the tent hearing this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I insight check her? Because she's really attached to the Cormac.
Sure,
Eva.
you can insight check her.
Something going on there.
Well, who says that? Oh, just kidding.
It's a 12, but I've got a +7, so it's a 19.
Yeah, she does seem to be attached to Cormac. She does.
Like, okay. I have suspicions, but she can't confirm that yet.
She replies to you, Thara. I've got an idea. He wanted to have a higher role in the tribe, and maybe that's okay, but he can't do it by himself. Sort of turns and looks back at Oda, who is like bandaging up Breeder's arm. She's not perfect. She'd do until you come back.
I'll kind of turn around and look and... You know, I think this would be a good practice for her for while I'm gone. She always aspired to be an elder growing up.
That's true. Now she'd have the right support. Train her to be a good advisor to you on day 2. When I'm gone.
You're gonna live forever. I still swear you're just a dinosaur.
I'm only 300 years old.
What?
Only.
She turns to you, Izzy, gives you a wink, and turns back. Well, think about it.
I look at like, do orcs live that long?
So maybe Cormac can have that empty elder seat for now. Until I come back.
Maybe.
I mean, he did save the daughters of the Matriarch.
You're not wrong.
What better way to reincorporate men into the tribe than to have one and at least a little bit of power?
You'll be a good leader,
He
Thara.
could have easily taken his old and just, thrown rocks at her. I was gonna say slit her throat, but he didn't have anything to kill her with.
Yeah,
It's the least we can do.
Turn back to your friends who are just like standing there. Like him with his brand new dagger.
I regret nothing.
So, you spend the next
While
few
this
minutes-
conversation is happening, Equa,
Yep.
just for shits and giggles, I'm going to use Eyes of the Grave.
Okay. Use Eyes of the Grave, snap your fingers and blink. There's no presence of undead anywhere that you can see.
Okay.
So, you spend some time speech writing before eventually it is time to amass the crowds and all the survivors that are left. And as you go out to look at your new people, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. So, we will return here next week to see Thyra's first decisions as the Matriarch. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for playing, you guys.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
You guys have survived an encounter with a very powerful genie folk, which I believe is a milestone. So on your next long rest, you will level up. So start prepping if you haven't already. And that'll probably be sometime in the next episode. So, thank you everyone so much for watching today's episode of Emoris. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. Be sure to catch Doip this Sunday and Moot next Wednesday. But until then, let's keep making stories together, and we'll see you guys next week. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Bye.